Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Sunday, my friends. Thanks so much for tuning in today, really do appreciate it. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Quick match, good to see you, Jack, good to see you, Micah, good to see you, Greg, welcome back, Trey Young, good to see you, Captain Zemp, welcome, Wayward, good to see you, Captain Diaz, welcome back, my man, good to see you, 12 Cut, welcome, dude, good to see you, Gordon, good to see you, Skyworker, welcome back, Gary P, good to see you, Oliver, good to see you, Nismo, good to see you, my man, Scandinavian, welcome back, Max Medcraft, good to see you, Tony Baldo's in the house, welcome back, man, Average Aviator, good to see you, Captain UK, welcome, High Tech Hub, good to see you, Harry, welcome back, Wyatt, good to see you, Tenure to Boba, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Enar, good to see you as well, dude. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Samuel, welcome back. Good to see you. A380 Captain, welcome. Mofo, good to see you. Camel, good to see you. Kyle, 7223, welcome back. Lefty Labs, Circuit Seller, good to see you. Mitchell Jackson, welcome back. Bomb Tech, good to see you, man. Tom, good to see you. Welcome back. Captain Zemp, I think I got you. Good to see you, man. Someone has spawned on you? Yes, I have hidden them. If they can't log in on VATSIM and check around and see if anybody's around them, then I just have to hide their model on VATSIM. Who was that? That was Alaska 112. You got to be a little bit more careful, man. If you're going to spawn in, at least be the first person to spawn in so that you're not the one that's spawning on top of people. Because yeah, I've had to hide his aircraft. Whoever Alaska 112 is, your aircraft is hidden now because you're spawned right on top of me. Gigliotti's good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Dan Barry is hungover. Uh-oh. Dan Barry's a little bit of prep for Las Vegas, right, Mr. Barry? Good to see you, man. Hope feeling better today. Lots of water, Gatorade, you know, Usually helps. Simware makes that pretty easy to avoid. I would agree. Yeah, absolutely. Baldur's, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. How do you hide aircraft on vPilot? In the box, put .aircraft. If you put .aircraft, it then pulls up a list like this, and it shows you all the aircraft that are around you. You can sort by distance far away or distance is close to you. So Trial and Error found that Alaska 112 was the aircraft that was sitting on top of me. So I've just hidden his aircraft until he can figure out how to do that. Yeah. B2 the Gamer, no worries, man. You're fine. Like I said, dude, it's fine, but just you got to be careful, man. If you're going to, you know, log in, just before you start setting up your aircraft and that stuff, just, you know, take a quick little pop outside, look around, see what airport, see what gates are available. Trust me, man, I know it's a pain in the ass to have to, like, go back to the main menu, and if you can slew the aircraft, you can figure out how to slew it. You could probably just slew it over to a different gate, but yeah, just for sure keep an eye on that. A few pilots were up last night watching MAV. They were, yes, myself included. Gatorade, a greasy breakfast, and THC are the cures for a hangover here in Canada. True. Using SimBrief today. I use SimBrief every day, Samuel. Yes, every day I use SimBrief. Can anyone tell me what the best not so expensive Boeing is for Microsoft? Probably the PMDG, one of these. Probably either the 700, the 600. 600 is the cheapest. 600, 700, 800, 900. Probably going to be the best out of all of those, to be honest with you. Spike, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Steel, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Just use the warp feature on GSX. You could do that yet. Take you to a new gate or something like that. You know what I mean? You missed the opportunity to use eyebrows as Alaska uses them on the 700s. I mean, we could turn them on. It's not really like a missed opportunity. At any point, you can turn on the eyebrow windows. But what do you think about the new SimBrief performance calculator that was announced? Cal, I don't know, man. I mean, most third-party airplanes come with their own, you know, with their own performance calculator, landing and takeoff. I don't know. I guess it would be useful for maybe like some of like the mods that are out there that don't have performance calculators and stuff like that. But I don't know. For me, it's just kind of, I don't know. Most third-party stuff come with it. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Moved over to C3. Okay, thank you. Appreciate you. I will make sure that we can see your aircraft now, unignored. Perfect. Cap, we need eyebrow windows. Maybe. Just finished SFO to RKSI. Did RKSI to LAX yesterday and LAS after I land. Jeez, dude, that's a long one, man. Did you update your sound pack? No, I'm not running a sound pack for the 700 or the 900. Just the 800. For the fly-by-wire would be nice. Don't they have a performance calculator as well? I thought they had a takeoff performance calculator. I could be wrong. But yeah, maybe for those types of aircraft, it would be good. But like any third party, like I said, any third party aircraft, like a lot of us fly, already come with some type of performance calculator, right? So yeah. How do you find your squawk code? Usually that's given to you by ETC. If there's no ETC online, usually you squawk 1000. So, yeah. Seems a new update on the FTSIM sound pack are really decent. Nice. Very good. I'll have to update that for sure. Yeah. Did I miss you? Sure. Yes. Hey, Cap, in Ottawa. Nice. Erin, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Sweet. Friends. First time ever. I was thinking about this earlier as I was taking Daisy for a walk this morning. It's kind of rare that I find an airport in North America that I haven't flown to. So today is going to be a fun day. We're flying up into Fairbanks, the very first time ever I have flown into Fairbanks. So I'm looking forward to this one. A little bit cloudy. A little bit of weather here down in Anchorage, so it should be a fun little flight. I think we're scheduled at about 47 minutes, 45 minutes on the flight time, 1 hour and 15 minutes gate to gate. Perfect Sunday stream for you guys. Going to be a lot of fun. And then, of course, tomorrow we'll be back in the 700. We're going to leave Anchorage. We're going to go to Juneau, and then Juneau down to Ketchikan. So tomorrow's going to be equally as fun. Getting our little fix of Alaska. It's been a while since we've been up here in Alaska doing some flying, so I'm looking forward to that. I got to be honest with you guys, just as a heads up, I did purchase the payware scenery for Fairbanks, but I'm going to be 100% honest with you. The freeware version on flightsim.to almost seems like it's better. So if any of you guys are looking for Fairbanks, you don't want to spend the money, it's 18 euro for that Fairbanks scenery, and I got to be honest with you, it is not worth 18 euro, which is close to like $25 Canadian Not worth it at all. So keep that in mind. If you're looking for a Fairbanks scenery, I actually suggest going and getting the freeware version of Fairbanks that is on flightsim.to. Do not purchase the payware. I already purchased the payware. But having a little bit of buyer's remorse, you know what I mean? So you should squawk 2,000 if no code is given per the iCow. Again, it depends, man. It depends where you're flying. If you're flying in Europe, they want 1,000. That's what they usually give you. Squawk 1,000 is very common in Europe. If you're in North America, yeah, probably 2,000 would be the ideal code. But yeah, I guess it depends on where you're flying. Some might have other... depends on where you're flying, right? So some countries may have different stuff like that. Using the freeware, yeah, absolutely. Not for that kind of money, man. For 18 euro, you can pick up like you know, that's a vertical sim or a Fly Tampa worthy scenery. You know what I mean? Not this one. And I'll show you guys what I mean when we land here in Fairbanks. But without further ado, we're almost done boarding. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. Again, about 45 minutes down into Fairbanks this afternoon, so it should be a lot of fun. First things first, upstairs, battery switch comes on, ground power gets flicked on as well. Beautiful. Aircraft is going to come to life. Let's go all the way up top. Let's get our IRS set, nav on the left side, nav on the right side. Good. Continue our flows down here. Yacht Emperor can stay off. We'll get the forward fuel pump on. We're on bat and ground powered. That all looks good. This panel's all good. Gonna get some panel brightness up on this guy. Wonderful. Let's go and get our emergency exits armed. We'll get the no smoking or chime only on. We'll go and get our window heat on. Probe heat and hydraulic pumps will stay off until we're ready to go. We're going up to 32,000 feet today on this leg, 320. We'll have a quick little look-see here and see what the landing elevation, airport elevation 439. So we're going to set 450 for our landing elevation into there. Beautiful. Logo light can come on. Wonderful. Let's go spend some time down here on the electronic flight bag. We're going to pop this guy open. We're going to request our sim brief data. You can see we are Alaska 111, Anchorage over to Fairbanks, PAFA, with a cost index of 7, 236 miles, 236 nautical miles, direct trip into Fairbanks. Beautiful. Let's come down here. I'm going to get some brightness on this guy. I don't know why my wear and tear mod doesn't seem to be working on the 700. I did confirm that it was installed, so it might just be the livery. Might be because I'm using some type of Javiation or third-party livery. They don't... the mod doesn't seem to work all that well when you're using third-party liveries for this aircraft. You can see like there's a little bit of wear and tear up in here, but it almost looks like a new aircraft. Beautiful. Let's go to the FMC tab. We're going to go to our pause in it. Again, sitting on the ground in Anchorage. We'll go Pank. Throw that into our reference airport. Good. Go to next page. Grab our left GPS. Scroll back. We'll set that into there. We'll go to route. We'll clear that out. We're going to go to flight plan request. Beautiful. Sim brief. Pank to PAFA. Good. We're going to set payload. Beautiful. We're going to set the fuel. Good. Let's go to select route. Good. We'll give that about 10 or 15 seconds to run through it. Let's go to the overhead. Let's spool up the EPU just so we're good to go here. We're done the boarding process. So we'll get the EPU spooled up and we'll get ready to rock and roll. The Northern Sky Studios Juno scenery looks pretty damn good. Definitely grabbing that. Yes, it is fantastic. That's what I'm using for my Juno scenery. Yes, incredible. And I forget who makes the Ketchikan, but it is also equally just as good. Yeah. Hey guys, I have an RTX 3070 Ti with 8 gigs and FrameGen mod is lagging like hell. Any solutions? I've already installed it twice. Turn down some of your settings. That's probably what's going on. Your settings are a little bit too high. It's pulling up too much VRAM. How's the Anchorage scenery? Very nice. Very nice. It is the Aerosoft slash Simwings. Very nice. Very, very nice scenery. Could definitely recommend it. Much better than the default Anchorage that ships, the handcrafted, if you will. Cool, everything's good there. We'll go ahead and load up our flight plan. We'll take care of all of that, and then we'll go ahead and start looking at the weather and getting our departures out of here, chat. So if we go to Anchorage, let's go to weather. We'll read a quick little ATIS here. We've got winds 300 at 5 knots. 300 at 5 knots. I'm assuming we should probably be taking runway... I think they're departing off of the 7s in real life. If we go to ATIS and we go to real... Yeah, they're... Oh, sorry, they're departing on 3-3. Okay, well, interesting. There you go. So we'll plan to depart on 3-3. Short little taxi for us. So we'll take 3-3 for departure. And it looks like they're arriving on the 7 lefts and 7 rights. Okay, good. Let's go to our charts. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a standard instrument departure. The Anchorage 9 departure. The Fitz 4. Definitely not the Fitz. We can go on to the... Nick 4. Can also go on to the... yeah, we're just going to take the Anchorage 9. And if we read here off 33, climb heading on 329 to 600 feet, then left climb, left turn heading 301, albeit that we are going right. But we'll plan for the Anchorage 9 departure. Cool. We'll activate and execute our flight plan. Beautiful. Let's go to departures. We're going to plan for the Anchorage 9 out of 33. We'll execute that. Good. Arrivals into Fairbanks today. Let's have a quick little look-see and see what the weather's doing in Fairbanks. No ATIS, Meta report. Winds are calm. I believe that they're landing on the 2s. I think that that's the most common runway. So we're going to plan 2 left for the arrival. So we are on the Liber 5. So the Liber 5 for 2 left. We'll plan for the ILS 2 left. And if we have a quick little look-see and we pull it open here, should be from Glows. ILS 2 left, and we should see Glows. There's Glows. If we look at this, this takes us out to Glows, 240, 5,000 feet. That is where we want it. So we'll select Glows as our transition, and we will execute that. Perfect. Looks good, chat. Let's go to our init-ref tab. We're going to do our perf init request. We'll let the aircraft take care of all of that and figure itself out. We can then go ahead and plan for our pushback and departure. So we'll go to GSX. Actually, hold on. Let me get the gens on, just in case it decides to flip itself over. APU bleed is on, gens are on, good. We'll flip over our APU gen here as well, beautiful. Let's prepare for pushback and departure. I'll also make sure that our park brake is set, good. Release the ground power, yes please. And we shall remove the wheel chocks here as well. Good. That's all done. If we come down here, we can see our loaded performance. So we'll select that. We'll execute that. Good. We're going to 320 and execute that. Good. Planned fuel 5.5. Good. Everything looks good there. 52.3 on the zero fuel weight. 2.9 on the reserves. Everything looks good there. Catch again is done by Orbex. Ah, got you. Okay. N1 limit today, and that's where we're going to go over to our electronic flight bag. We're going to punch in some information over here. Performance tools, Anchorage. We are departing on 3-3. Import from aircraft. Good. We'll go ahead and import the weather. Good. 2975. Winds 300 at 5. Flaps 1. Flaps 1. Interesting. No. Let's go with a flaps 5. And then we'll recalculate that. Good. Flaps 5, 86.4 on the N1. Takeoff 2D rate with a cell temp of 33. So 33 cell temp. Takeoff D rate 2. Climb D rate of 2 as well. And then we'll go to takeoff page. Flaps will be set to 5 degrees. CG weight 23.5, which is correct. 23.5. Trim value 5.56. 5.57, same. 28. 32, 28, 128, 128, 132. All right, we've got those all in there. That looks good. Beautiful. We are going to go... how are we pushing back here, chat? We are going to go tail to the left. All right, we'll do that. Let me just make sure nobody else is pushing. We've got everybody pushing. Okay, we're going to be the good pilots, and we're just going to sit here and wait for everybody. Anti-collision light comes on. We'll get the rest of our fuel pumps on. We'll get the passengers seated down as well. And beautiful. We're just going to wait for everybody else. Don't want to be that guy that pushes into people. So we'll just wait to see what they're doing. Gap, do you know why GSX doesn't replace the jetways at every airport? I don't exclude them in the GSX Acceler. You need to exclude them. You need to exclude them for any third-party scenery, any freeware mods that you're using or anything like that. You need to go and exclude all third-party jetways in the launcher. We'll be squawking 1,000 today. We'll turn that on and reporting good. Actually, no, I had auto ATC because we're in North America. Auto ATC wants my squawk 2357. 2357. Good. 2357 is in. Wonderful. Is there a way to turn off that GSX BS? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, because that's what it does. GSX just overwrites everything, right? So no, I do not believe so. Do you know what happened to FrameGen, Cap? They haven't pushed out an update in a while. You don't really need an update, man. I mean, it's kind of just working exactly as it's supposed to, right? 132 is our rotation. And again, looking at our departure charts, I should have pinned it. Anchorage, charts, standard instrument departures, Anchorage 9, pin it. What was it? It was heading 329 is going to be our heading, chat. So we'll bug up 329. Good, 329 is in. Beautiful. It's very funny when it replaces, to be honest, very select airports from my experience, including all my handcrafted freeware and parrot sceneries. Yeah, it shouldn't really have any issues, to be honest with you. We got him pushed, we got him pushed. Oh my goodness me. Every single one of you pushed all at the exact Guys, come on, man. Every single one of you pushed at the exact same time. There's literally 5 airplanes that pushed back like that. Maybe one day, chat. Maybe one day we'll figure it out. Jesus Christ. We'll figure it out one day, chat, I promise. I'm still at the gate, man. Oh, boy. One day we'll figure it out, chat. I promise you. Now you guys are all going to fight and jockey for position. You're all going to be sitting at the end of the runway waiting 5 airplanes deep. How is the pushback going? Well, I'm trying to be a polite pilot because everybody else said fuck it, and they've all pushed back all at the same time, so it's created a little bit of a clusterfuck. There's 3 airplanes, well, there was 4 airplanes right here, all pushed together at the same time. So it's one of those things, yeah. Everybody's eager. Everybody wants to get to the runway first. So we're just chilling, man. We're gonna wait for everybody else to do their thing, and we'll get out of there. We'll get out of our way, and we'll be out of their way. Gotta go get my butter. Be back in 15 minutes. Sounds good, man. Monsieur Jarvis, good to see you. Question, how come you don't use Navigraph on the EFB? Because it's a pain in the ass. Every single time I gotta change my camera view and I have to manipulate on this little EFB. Just much easier to use the desktop app, man. Get the desktop app, bring it up here. It's one click. It's up, it's down. I don't know, man. I just prefer doing it this way. I'm not in a real airplane. If I was in a real airplane, sure, it would make sense to come down here and do that type of stuff. But not in a real airplane. I'm flying on my computer, so I can easily just access the app like this, man. And that is what I prefer to do. Since I got a tablet for college routes, I need to use my tablet for Navigraph. I used to use the tablet for Navigraph. I still have my tablet down here. But chat was requesting that I show them more about what I was doing with SimBrief, how I was reading charts, how I was finding the information that I was finding. So we decided to start using the desktop app, is what we use now for that. Sweet. KFT5 for virtual airline? I do not. No. GSX, get rid of the parking brake. That's the thing, GSX. I have 5 planes, exactly. I left for France yesterday. IRL, have the most beautiful view on an Air France 777. Very nice, Wayward. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Mike Alpha X-Ray, 36 months, my man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Says, howdy, finally, how's it going? It's doing well, man. Congratulations, sir. 36 months of support, guys. Guys, can we please get some love in chat for Mike Alpha X-Ray celebrating 36 months as a first-class member. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. That is incredibly kind. I think we're good to go now. He's moved forward. We got a Cargo Lux over there. We got Alaska over there. I think we should be good. I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyways, park brake is released. Good. Sounds are up. Let's get a nice engine start going up here, chat. Bleed pressure looks good. Hydro pumps are on. All of that looks good. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and start our block time. Block time has started. We are now moving, and we'll go to engine number 2 over to ground. We'll confirm an engine start valve is open. Good. And then we should see an EGT and N2 rise as well, which we do. Beautiful. Did you see the Pan Am 7.4? I did. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Asif, thank you very much for your subscription, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome aboard. Let's introduce fuel number 2. What is your best air travel experience in memory? Probably getting to ride jump seat on a Q400 or the BAE 146. One of those two. Those were definitely the best. CTAF 18.3, thank you. Canadian Aviator, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mi amigo. I think I just broke my radio stack because it's not working. 18.3. 18.3. Definitely just broke my radio stack because it's not working. Alrighty, engine number 1 over to ground. Start valve open. EGT, fuel flow, and 2 percentage rising as well. Who's that airplane pushing back now? Oh, it's the cap. Always the last. Always the last to push back, man. I swear. I swear, man. Here comes 25%. We'll introduce fuel number 1. It's been a while since I've been on the sim. What is CTAF again? I mean, does it replace Unicom? It does. For all American airports. It's only in America. They're trying this new thing called CTAF. So you tune to, like, tower frequency when you're in the vicinity of the airport. That's kind of how it works. How's the approach into Fairbanks? I have no clue. We're going to find out together, Tanush. I really don't know. Park brake set. Thank you. Did also do the pushback raise? We definitely don't want to do that. Customize airplane, pushback raise, save. Thank you. I was wondering why it looked a little bit weird. Pretty straightforward into Fairbanks. Nice, good. Controlled Tower Advisory Frequency, CTAF. I believe that's what it is. Yes, Andy. I think you're correct on that one. Pretty sure. We've got the Cargolux 747. I'm not quite sure what he's doing. We've got the Pan Am 74. There's nobody behind me, right? No, unless he's trying to get in this way, but... Look that up accidentally. I bought the Northern Sky packed. It's the Orbex one you want, yeah? No. Northern Sky... I think it is... I think it's Northern Sky, but it's sold on Orbex, Tom. I think you're good. I think that's the one. I think that's both of the one. Tamil, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. All right, auto brake over to Max RTO upstairs. Engine Gen 1, Engine Gen 2. Flip over Gen 1. Yaw damper comes on. Probe heat comes on. Pax. Auto. Isolation valve. Auto. APU bleed goes off. APU goes off. Start switches over to continuous. Taxi light goes on. We'll set flaps 5 degrees. Love the winglet design on the Alaska. It is beautiful. Yeah. Flaps are set 5 degrees. Beautiful. And then we need a trim value today, 556. So bring this about halfway through 5. Should be good right about there. 556. Good. Cool. Flight directors, left side. Flight directors, right side. Auto throttle, VNAV, and heading select. Chat. Beautiful. Clear that out, verify takeoff speeds. That's all been done. 28, 28, 32. Flaps are set, trims are set. Auto brake is good. We're looking good here, chat. Let's go ahead and release the park brake. Good. Bring ourselves forward here. Had an aircraft push back. We'll wait on him. Do you have the ProDesk SIM add-on for your Bravo? No. What do I have? I forget what I have. I forget which one it is. Did you check that the door was correctly fixed? Well, thankfully, this is a... thankfully, this is a 700. We usually don't need to worry about that in the 700s. Ontario, good to see you, man. Welcome back. It has been a minute, dude. Yeah. Fairbanks is called the Golden Heart City because there will be gold in them hills. Ooh, there you go. Very fancy. Very, very fancy. Where did that Cargolux go? I don't see him anymore. He might have gone to a different gate. Cargolux. Flight Sim Factory? What's that? Is that what I have? I forget what I have. I think I have the ProDesk Sim, but I'm not quite sure. What team are you rooting for in the NHL playoffs? There's still 2 Canadian teams, man. Probably got to go with the Canadian teams. So the C-Staff, there should be a Detroit frequency. Nice. Real nice. All right, we're going to hold here behind company traffic. He kept wanting to know, if you make step climbs, do you change your cruise altitude on the pressurization panel as well, or do you keep it in initial altitude? Yeah, you would have to change your pressurization, obviously, as you climb. Correct. Yes. Did the perf calculator give you flaps 5? Normally I get flaps 1 in the 700. It did give me flaps 1, but I feel that's a little bit weird. I don't think I've ever departed a 737 with flaps 1. So I switched it to flaps 5. It did give me flaps 1 though, but I selected flaps 1 instead of optimum. Oh. I don't know what happened to the aircraft in front of me, but we're going to pretend that he's there unless the sim crashed. I think that was Mark, wasn't it? Or was that Mofo? That was either Mark or Mofo. Cap Gunu, going for those Atlanta Flames. I mean Thrashers. Oh, never mind. Go Dogs. Cap, you do some winter ops in the Fairbanks and Anchorage next winter. The weather gets very spicy. Ooh, that'd be fun. Yeah, for sure. Could be fun. All right, we'll continue our taxi then. You're on the runway? Okay, I think that was Mofo. His sim might have crashed. Alrighty, chat. Airport. We're coming out of the apron here. We're going to go... Where does this even take us? We want to go that way. Don't we? I think we do. That cargo lux is still there. Hopefully we don't have a clusterfuck with the airplane that just came in here. Love getting 3-minute salad ads right now while watching the stream. A salad ad? Jesus. Should be skippable ads at least. I'm behind you still pushing? Okay, I don't know who that was when. They must have had an issue with their sim. Sim issues. This guy looks like he's heading right towards me. How much you want to bet he just continues right towards me? Make a left right there, dude. Okay, or just, yep, there you go. Thank you. There we go. Nice. Okay, we got a little citation jet racing us to the runway. No problem. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Extra special Sunday here on the VATSIM network in Anchorage. Was that a PMDG word salad ad? Davis, what's up, man? Did we get a word salad from Robert today? Very curious if we did. Looks like a 900 right there. It's a long boy. Citation had 0 fucks. He's like, I'm departing before Captain Canada. Bye. Sanders, how are you, my man? Good to see you, dude. No word salad today from Robert? Damn. I was definitely expecting a nice word salad from Robert to basically say the aircraft is releasing in 2 weeks. I thought we were close for sure. I thought. Now, I don't know where that little citation jet went because he didn't even go onto the runway. He's on a taxiway and then he just logged off. I don't know what the hell's going on today, chat. Landing lights are coming on, runway turnoffs are coming on, strobe lights are going on, wing lights are going on. Anchorage traffic, Alaska 111 lining up runway 33 Anchorage. You have YouTube Premium, no ads for me? Yes. YouTube Premium is fantastic, I do agree. Fantastico. Alright, here's our lineup, chat. Clouds looking damn good right now. They are. It's beautiful. I love the cloud cover in the sim. It's actually a pretty nasty, like, front kind of moving into here. Alrighty, chat. And we just had a couple departures out in front of us, so we're just going to give them a little bit of a break here. You can see we're going to be climbing out on a heading of, I think it was 301, and then we'll make a direct. We'll probably just keep runway heading and then just go direct to Camin. I think that's probably what we're going to do. You doing block time? We are indeed, sir. Block time has been on for 10 minutes. Block time, flight time. Flight time, block time. Look at the mountains over there. A little bit of rain going on this side of the airport. Man, spectacular. I'm not quite sure what that cargo lux is doing. I don't know if he's waiting for that Pan Am to push back, maybe. Maybe that's the only gate available. I don't know. Mike, my man, huge note floaties to you. Thank you very much for support. Appreciate you with a gifted membership to the channel. Thank you very much. Incredibly kind, man. Really do appreciate you. Miles, if you're here, please make sure you say thank you in chat. That is unbelievably kind. Thank you so much, Mike. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. There's almost 300 people in here, and we haven't even reached 100 likes. Something doesn't add up with that one. So if you are enjoying the content, you are here, enjoying Flight Sim, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Do me a huge solid, guys. Much appreciated. I thought it would have showed up on your MFD like the A320. No, it's over here. There's their own little clocks. That's our FO side, and then there's this side. What headphones do I use? I have the Beyerdynamic DT770 Pros, 80 ohm. Spent too much time watching Captain Canada. Said no one ever. That means I'm doing something right. Good, cool. All right, let's get the hell out of here, shall we? GMC, my man, also gifting a membership to the channel. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate you. Bomb text, it's my fault. I liked from both accounts. Nice. That cargo ramp the Cargo Lux is at is usually for overnight parking. Ah, got you. First Officer Daisy. So that's his, like, parking spot. He's parked there doing his thing. Cool. GMC, thanks so much for support, my man. I appreciate you, dude. Incredibly kind. Tamil, please make sure you say thank you, getting a gifted membership to the channel. And then we've got Mr. Mopar, dude, as well, with 5 gifted members. Absolutely incredible. Huge no floaties to you, Mr. Mopar. Thank you, buddy. That is extremely kind. I truly do appreciate you, my man. Thank you for the continued support. 30 days, Mr. Mopar. 30 days we will be in Las Vegas, stretching, drinking, laughing, partying. I can't wait, man. It's going to be an absolute blast. Absolute blast. Damn, watching the stream making me want to boot up the sim and join. Let's go. Alaska flying, baby. All right. Yo, cam's going on. Thank you again, Mr. Mopar. Appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. Let's go ahead and power up the throttles here to about 40%. We got Flyboy also gifting 5 members to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, Flyboy. Thank you as well, my man. I appreciate you. Sounds are up, chat. Let's get the hell out of here. Chrono's on. Let's go flying. Toga. Slight nose down pressure. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive. Beautiful.
80 knots.
Thank you. Bumpy runway. Rotate, chat. Nice and smooth. Bring that nose up. Let's go flying.
Positive rate of climb.
Crosswind coming in there as well. Gear up. Bye-bye, Anchorage. We'll be back. Rocket ship in the 700, man. All right, remember we're on heading cell. We're just going to maintain runway heading till about 3,000 feet, and then we'll go direct to Cowan. Flight time 45 minutes. All right, there's our D-rated climb. We'll bring that nose over. Thank you again, Mr. Mopar. Thank you again, Mr. Flyboy. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, GMC, as well. Thanks for support, guys. I really do appreciate it. All right, gear is locked and off. Auto brake is off as well. Runway turn-offs and taxi lights are off. Wing lights are off. Beautiful. A fake Captain Canada came into Mav stream last night right after you left. Talk about 200 IQ, eh? Bunch of bozos, man. Imagine that's what you did with your day, dude. You pretended to be somebody else on the internet and went into other streams pretending to be that person. I'm telling you, bro. These fucking kids have absolutely no life. Flip it over to LNAV. Let's go direct to Cowan. Not to mention what the guy said. What did he say? Mav sent me a message last night. It was just like, somebody joined right after you left. It's the same one that's pretending to be you. He also has others. Probably right. All right, flaps clean. We're on track now. Well, that's nice of him. Yeah, real nice. Because if any of you know me, you'll know that I'm, yeah, racist and all that shit, eh? No self-respect and dignity. Imagine trying to get someone canceled by impersonating them. Well, apparently he was dropping the N-word in Mav's stream. Apparently he came in under my name and was dropping the N-word in Mav's stream. So, I mean, not too brilliant, is he? Not too brilliant. Your Thrustmaster A and B switches are broken? What do you mean A and B? Oh, these two right here? A and B? That sucks. How'd you do that? I didn't realize it wasn't you at first. I was like, what, did you just hit a crack rock? Jesus. Well, just know I'm a member in a lot of people's channels, right? So if you see me, it's most likely not me, man. All right, 7,500 feet. Autopilot 1 is on. I will bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Beautiful. Let's get our cruise altitude bumped up here. Oh, shit. Hold on. We broke it. We broke it. Hold on. We broke it because of Streamlabs. I can't switch scenes when that is going on. Otherwise, it breaks it. Sorry, that was probably really laggy there for a second. Mopar with 5. Flyboy with 5, Mark with 5, GMC with 1, Mike with 1. Thank you guys, seriously. Incredibly kind. Huge no floaties. Guys, please make sure if you are getting gifted membership that you say thank you in chat. Incredibly kind, man. Really do appreciate you. Azif, good to see you, man, from Karachi. Good to see you, dude. Well, welcome aboard. Thanks for coming to hang out. Appreciate it, man. +1 on these clouds. We should probably get a little bit of anti-ice on. There is a little bit of visible moisture out there. So we'll get the engine anti-ice on. Just till we get up and above these clouds. And we're through 10,000 feet. Landing lights will come off, engine start switches off as well, and as well as our logo light. And I'm going to keep the seatbelt signs on till we get up and above this, up and above these clouds. That will definitely be a little bit bumpy up here in a second. Does the anti-ice affect the aircraft performance in any way? Engine anti-ice, yes. You'll lose a little bit of your N1 percentage for engine anti-ice. Wing anti-ice, no. Yeah. 10K already? Yeah, dude, this thing is a beast. I mean, it climbs easily 3,000 feet per minute, no problem. Almost in any situation. Mark, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well as well. One thing this kid will be trying to imitate world leaders and declare war against another nation. I don't know, dude. Like I said, I really just try not to like bring any attention to it or even pay attention to it at all myself, because it's just so ridiculous, dude. It's like I said, man. Imagine how, like I said, dude. Like imagine how shitty their life must be if they have to, you know, make alternate accounts and make fake accounts and go around the streams. Like, bro, go get some friends, man. Get a girlfriend, get a boyfriend, whatever your preference is. Go out and enjoy life. You're trying to, it'll never make sense to me, man. It'll never, ever make sense to me. But hey, who knows? Average Beaver also coming in with 5 gifted members. Thank you very much, Average Beaver. I appreciate you. That is incredibly kind, man. Huge no floaties, dude. Thank you very much for the continued support of the channel. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Alaska 58, taxi 1 kilo, runner 33, vehicle, and kilo.
That wasn't supposed to play. My apologies. There wasn't supposed to be any music. That was extra loud. That's what happens when you misclick. Mike, thanks, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. Flying CYYC to CYEG through a Pilot's Life V2 as Swoop today. Nice. Thought Swoop wasn't around, though, anymore. Could be wrong. Standard barrel pressure. I'm taking my like back. You scared me. Taking that back. With every technology come people who can handle it. It's special, man. Special. They merged with WestJet. Yeah, I think they're all painted with WestJet now, aren't they? seen a swoop plane land at YYZ yesterday. Maybe they haven't painted them all yet then. Interesting. I haven't seen a swoop airplane in a long time. Albeit we don't get very much traffic here in Ottawa, but they're part of WestJet, but I see the old suit livery still flying in and out of YYZ. Gotcha. They probably just haven't painted it yet. Haven't had the time to paint it over. Alright, we're coming up through the clouds here, chat. Hopefully we can get a nice little breakout above this. WestJet still operates swoop liveried planes. I saw them at LAX live streams. Interesting. I wonder if it's just they haven't painted them over yet. They're flying around, but they're as WestJet flights. Gotcha. WestJet owns swoop. The pilots didn't like the 2 rates of pay, so in contract negotiations, they brought them back under WestJet. Gotcha. That makes sense. What's up, Cap? You thought about trying out any GA? Highly recommend the new Black Square B60T. Bowman, I'm not a general aviation type of guy, dude. I much prefer flying my tube liners. I don't know, man. GA just doesn't do it for me. I don't know why, but just doesn't do it, man. Also noticed that not you settings. Notice that this hasn't been like all working all that much. I'm gonna reset this to like 100. Save and reload. Little cat turb. Like, we should be picking up some bumps through these clouds, but it doesn't seem to be doing all that much. Should definitely be seeing that wingtip bouncing around up there as we get to the top of these clouds. Cap, yesterday I tried to download the new FT-Sim sound pack for the 7.3, followed all the instructions, but it didn't work. That's not good then. I'm not quite sure why. Fake turb, not real turb. Alright, we're above. Engine anti-ice can come off. We'll gain a little bit more N1%. Climb at a little bit of a faster rate. We're already almost up to our cruise altitude, 32,000 feet. 10 minutes after departure. This thing is an absolute animal on those climb rates. Crazy. WestJet, Swoop, and Songling are all under one umbrella now, which is WestJet. As far as I know today, if you see an aircraft with any one of those, it's just a WestJet flight. Got you. Okay. I didn't know Sunwing was also under WestJet. I thought Sunwing was their own. What do I know, though? I haven't flown Sunwing in a long time. Probably like 10 years since I've flown a Sunwing flight. All Swoop and Sunwing planes will be replaced with the WestJet livery. Got you. Okay. Sunwing is still separate until later this year. You might have to scale back your stream. Started online college last week. No worries, John. Wish you all the best, man. Wish you all the best, dude. Did you just hit a blinker? It wasn't a blinker. This one's kind of hard to do a blinker on, man. This is my favorite battery, I think, of all time. The Uni Pro Arc. I absolutely love this thing. It's one of the only vapes that I can charge and then I can smoke for 2, 3, 4 days and it's still holding a battery. I've hit it 109 times and I'm still sitting at 3/4 battery. Beautiful. Professional stretcher, yes sir. That one got me though. That was a big hit. Oh boy, chat. Simmer down now. Too early to be doing that. Yeah, this one is a counter. It shows you how many puffs. It shows you how long you puffed it. So I have 110 puffs now. That last puff was 7.6 seconds at a 1.45 ohms, 2.4 volts. Yes, yes. Sounds good, Flyboy. Streamlabs, are you still broken? No, Streamlabs not broken anymore. Good. On this episode of not sponsored by weed, your results may vary. Nice. 32,000 feet. Let's release the cabin. We're up and above these clouds, and there we have it. We're looking good. I'm gonna just maintain this speed so we kind of stay behind everybody. we're only cruising for 38 miles. We can do our descent forecast. We'll request our winds. We have a little look-see here. Fairbanks weather. Still calm winds. Few at 10,000, scattered at 15, 12 degrees, 29 or 71 on the QNH. We will select that. Check, can we please get a thumbnail for tomorrow's stream? It's been a while since we got a flying thumbnail. Let's get a flying thumbnail, shall we? Look at that. Beauty. Screenshot. Screenshot. That's our screenshot for tomorrow, chat. Where are the eyebrow windows? Right there. Wait, somebody was saying they all have eyebrow windows on their 700s or something like that, right? Let me load those weather. Let me load the weather. Return. PMDG setup, aircraft, equipment. Is it an equipment or displays? Might be displays. Let's see. No, it's definitely an equipment. Auto ignition, pressurization, no. No. Cut off eyebrow windows, yes. There you go, chat. Is that better? Now there's actual eyebrow windows. Look at that. Fancy. Very fancy. Ooh. That would suck for the pilots, man. What if the sun's like right there? I guess they have sunshades and stuff, right? Hey, I'm just curious, why don't you do more challenging flights like extreme weather, severe turbulence, rain, or engine failures? I don't know, man. That type of stuff doesn't really appeal to me. If you really want like a cash, we fly live weather. So if we end up flying into a storm or a snowstorm or a rainstorm or something like that, then so be it. It happens. You know what I mean? As for like engine fires and like severe turbulence and stuff like that, I don't know, man. To me, it just, I'm not trained to deal with those types of situation stuff. I'm not a real world pilot. So, I mean, other than like just, I don't know, other than just like finding an airport and landing at it because I have a fire. Like if a failure happens, it happens. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of how I roll. I don't plan for failures or extreme weather or severe turbulence and stuff like that. I don't know.
Roger, appreciate it.
It's a shame hardly any 737s have eyebrow windows anymore. I really like the look of it and being able to look up. It is kind of cool. I do agree with you on that one. We need to be on 122.8. I think these guys are all... Let me go 122.8. Alright, there we go. Do you have a service-based failures enabled? What does that mean? Service-based failures. I was away for a week. What's up with the views on the Phoenix? They messed up with the cabin. You have to, if you want to have your cabin back, you got to go to their Discord. There's a little download that you got to do on that one. 14 nautical miles till top of descent. Noah, my man. You can see progressively through the stream how I get higher and higher. What was our restrictions there? The Liber 5, pardon me, 240 knots, 5,000 feet. That's going to be our descent. So initial descent, we're going to go 5,000 feet. Chat, we're 17 minutes into the flight and we're already planning our descent. Like, descent is in 11 miles. That's pretty crazy. Any update on the 319 and 321? Nope. Don't worry, it was supposed to be out last year, though. We're already almost halfway done 2024. This was supposed to release before Christmas 2023. I don't know, man. I don't understand how, like, you're Phoenix and you can come out with those types of bold predictions about how we're going to have IAE engines, 319, 321, and sharklets and winglets to choose from. It's literally been 6 months. Like, they're 6 months behind schedule. I don't know how that happens. I know that the 319 and the 321 is in beta right now. I know that it's gone into beta. But, again, if we learned anything from PMDG, I mean, their 777 has been in beta for like 4 or 5 months now, so I don't know, man. It's an option in the PMDG to simulate components failing at a realistic rate. Interesting. No, I don't think I have that turned on, Fliterer. Again, I kind of just don't do like the whole failures and stuff like that, man. Like, I understand how some people could like find that fun or find that interesting. In my honest opinion, I'm not trained to deal with those things, right? Like, if you want to watch like failures and that, go watch like V1 and like Flight Deck to Sim and the guys that are actually like trained for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, that to me is much more interesting when I can watch somebody who's actually trained through it and can go through like specific checklists that aren't available to like the average everyday pilot, sim pilot and shit. Like, to me, that's much more interesting. Do you know what I mean? Me kind of like faking emergencies and being like, oh guys, look, we lost an engine. I don't know, man. It just seems kind of like cliche and kind of like just clickbaitish. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? From my perspective, that's how I see it. As a content creator with no training whatsoever how to deal with this. Like I said, sure, cool, an engine failure. Yeah, we can go on here. I can put on the airport, you know, and I can find the closest airport and I can try and go and land to the airport. Sure. I don't know, man. I'd much rather just like fly from point A to point B and do it properly, and I think that would be fine. I'm too cool for it. If what I just said and you took out that I'm too cool for it, if that's what you perceive about what I just said, have you taken your medication today, Ray of Sunshine? Have you? Couldn't be further from the opposite of what I was just saying. Jesus Christ. Your real name is Captain Cool. Is that Tender Cheeks? Probably. Hey Cap, hey everyone, Sean, good to see you, man, welcome back. I feel like Captain would be like, oh crap, engine failed, restart sim. No, not at all, man. We've had plenty of failures on the channel. I wouldn't ever just restart the sim. I'm not, never mind, I'll be nice. Oof, look at that view out there, chat, wowzers. No, I wouldn't just restart the sim. We've had plenty of failures on the channel. Do you not remember the quadruple engine failure we had in the 747? We lost all 4 engines. We turned our 747 into a glider, and I still found an airport, and I still landed. Could have easily quit the sim. There's multiple occasions that we've had where I could have easily just restarted the sim. That's not me, dude. Come on now. Obviously, the 747 doesn't use ETOPS because 4 engines, not 2. But do you know if it could still play in ETOPS on SimBrief? I have no clue, Captain. No clue. Do you vape nicotine or THC? THC. Bedrock, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Is it Monday already? All the days just blend together sometimes. Geo Lufthansa once had an engine failure in a 747, but they didn't even declare an emergency. Probably don't need to, man, with 3 other good engines. Yeah. Captain Canada Summer Camp. I feel like we need to have special t-shirts. Like all summer long, I just wear like a camp counselor t-shirt or something like that. Oh, fuck. Crack myself up sometimes, chat. Made you do some flights with Alaska too. This view, man, it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Now, keep in mind, I do have the Orbex Alaska mesh. So, can I be a counselor? Yes. Yeah. You're buying the Turtle Beach yoke? Okay, man. I mean, I would advise against it, Scully, but that's just me. I don't think that it's the bang for your buck. I really feel like there's much better options out there, but it's up to you, man. If that's what you want, that's what you want. What was the camp from the movie Meatballs? I have no clue. Gap, what size t-shirt do you wear? I want to get one made up for you. Extra large. Extra large, right? Counselor Canada. Actually, it's Head Counselor Canada. Thank you. Man, look at the just amount of nothing down. It's funny that I say look at the amount of nothing down there and there's just a random airstrip. Hey chat, should we pull both engines and try and land there? Apparently that's what everybody wants to see in chat. Maybe we should just give ourselves an engine fire and I should quit the sim, restart. Should restart it. Make shirts on the side. Damn, cool, man. All right. Sweet. There are better Biscoffs at summer camp. We got the Biscoff ice cream. Who was it that sent that to me last night? Man, I'd be all stoned and shit at night. And people send me, I think it was JJ. Was it JJ? It was JJ. Look at this. This guy sends me fucking like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm stoned out of my tree. He's like, Cap, look at this. Look what I found. Biscoff ice cream bars, dude. Man. Frozen big bars? Yeah, buddy. I'll take a couple packs of those. That one looks good. That's like 2 layers of Biscoff goodness. Damn, dude. At Target. How much did you order? We don't have those in Canada. We don't have anything good in Canada, man. Nothing. Nothing good in Canada, I'm telling you. Dude, the ice cream is awesome. A little Debbie has Christmas tree ice cream. Ooh. Get the Biscoff cake they sell at Costco. I'm telling you. See, we don't have it. They don't have it here, man. I'm going to try and get some Biscoff ice cream when I'm in Vegas next month. I've had some of those Biscoff bars before. Bought them at Sam's Club a long time ago. Man. I got to read Bombtech's comment. Uh-oh. Where was it? Alt F4 gives extra speed and experience. Nice. I love the people that come in here and actually try and get me to press Alt F4 and shit, dude. Like, it actually makes me chuckle inside. It gives me a nice little giggle. The Captain, I swear, man, if you just press Alt F4, you'll get there real fast. Yeah. 2 left on the arrival, friends. Localizer, sorry, 1091. 1091. Flip that over. 1091. Flip that over. I hope nobody in chat just Alt F4 because they don't know what it does. Alt F4 gives you Biscoffs. Free Biscoffs if you press Alt F4. Just get delivered to your door. No questions asked. 023 on the front course. 023. 023. I think this is a pretty long runway too, isn't it, chat? Runway 11,800 feet. Jeez, that's no joke. They even have gravel and ski strips. They have a water strip as well. We need to do this flight in like a bush plane, chat. That would be fun. Maybe our next community fly-in, we do this routing, but like in a bush plane. Badass. I was watching a YouTube video and I got my PC and fell for the Alt F4. Ooh, that's not good. Not good at all. What was the big mountain far behind you on the left-hand side? Like over here, these mountains? I have no clue. Or you're talking about one of these ones. There's nothing over there. I'm not sure. I'm not very familiar with Alaska, to be 100% honest with you. You want to do a water landing in this bird? That's the emergency that chat has been asking for, Tony. What is this airport? Looks like very interesting with a variety of runways. It is. This is Fairbanks, Alaska. Fairbanks. Hey Cap, want to hear what I did today? Maybe? I don't know. Over under Sim Update 15 coming out on the 23rd. Over yes, under no. I mean, didn't they say it's coming out on the 23rd? So I feel like it has to be coming out at this point, right? I would think. One would think. QNH 2971. 2971. 2971. Good. And we'll set it in this guy as well. 2971. Good. And what is our minimums, chat? It's the one thing that we didn't do. Minimums today, category C. It's just an ILS. 639 on the minimums. We'll bug that up. I was at LSZK and did a round-trip flight with a Cessna 172, and it was pretty cool, not gonna lie. Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed your day, man. Thank you for coming here and sharing that with us. Appreciate it. Hopefully you got lots of pictures, lots of videos. We are on our descent into Fairbanks for the very first time on this channel. If Alt F4 is for free Biscoffs, Alt F5 is for free poutine. What does Alt F5 do? Never thought about that. Another day without the completed 777. I think you're going to be waiting for a while, to be honest with you, man. I think you're going to be waiting for a while. Unfortunately. Just press it. I'm curious. No, thank you. Alt F6 to refill the cartridge. Yoink. Got to go to the dispensary for that. Actually, I have to go to the dispensary after stream today, chat. Invisible Grofer. 2 years of support. Appreciate you, Grofer. Says, happy 2 years, Cap. Cheers to a great stream. Thank you very much, Grofer. I appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Appreciate it. John coming in with a $5 donation. Thank you very much, John. I appreciate you. Huge no floaties, my friend. Says Fairbanks, Alaska. Got it. First time ever. Look at the views, man. It's been absolutely incredible. Just beautiful out there today. Thanks so much, John. Appreciate you. Invisible Grofer, thank you very much for 2 years as a business class member. Guys, could we please get some no floaties for both of them, John and Invisible Grofer? Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How did America even get to Alaska? I don't know. How much was the Alaska mesh? Miles. I have no clue, dude. I think it's actually pretty well priced, but I don't know. I can't give you an official date. First 2 shirts with the Captain Canada and Summer Camp Blame Dan. Nice. Nice. They purchased it from Russia. Is that how it originally went down? Didn't they update the default mesh? I don't know. Has Alaskan Airlines ever had a fatal crash?
Fairbanks, Alaska.
I don't know. Thanks again, John. Appreciate you, my man. PMDG Ops Center having issues. Can't seem to download any liveries. Does it need to be updated, Tom? Is there anything like that? Grofer also dropping the $5 donation. Thank you very much, Grofer. Appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Big time, man. Thanks, bud. Heading down to Seattle tomorrow on a MAX 9. Ooh. Dan and I were on a MAX 9 right before we knew about any of these problems that was going on with the MAX 9. We flew a United MAX 9 together. Do you know because of sanctions, Airbus isn't selling airplanes to Russia, so Aeroflot has to buy those old Tupolovs again? I did not know that. No. I did not. Look at the views out there, man. Absolutely stunning. This has been a really cool flight, chat. I'm glad we decided to do this. Thank you to whoever suggested that we fly to Fairbanks. I can't remember who it was, but... Chanky, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the streams on a Sunday. Tried doing a manual update, but didn't seem to do anything. Just hanging it downloading. Interesting. Can I suggest just going to flightsim.to, Tom? You'll probably just get better liveries, to be honest with you. Absolutely stunning out there, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Hope you're doing well.
Thank you.
Heading down to Seattle tomorrow on a MAX 9. Wish me luck! Exclamation mark tilde.
Where's the flight from? Where's the flight from? Down to Seattle from where? Long flight? Short flight? Medium? Because the problem with Boeing planes has only sold 7 planes in 2024. I believe it. All right, there's 10,000 feet, chat. Landing lights going on. Start switches back to continuous. Make sure we ding the cabin, and we'll get our logo lights and our wing lights back on. How many animals do you think are down there right now? Like, that is just all... I don't even think there's roads down here right now. This is just all barren land. There's so much wildlife down there, man. It's crazy. Boeing assassin enters chat. 5 animals. Edmonton to Salt Lake to Seattle. Nice. That'll be a fun one, man. Edmonton to Salt Lake. That's what, about 2 hours? That's a decent flight. Stretch your legs. And then Salt Lake to Seattle. We've done that before. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours as well. Not bad. Yeah. Do you know the Outdoor Boys? I do. Yeah. Shouldn't we be getting a new video from them today? Every Saturday, wasn't it? Or is he doing every second Saturday now? I can't remember. But yes, love watching the Outdoor Boys, man. Here's my question. How in the world is 2024 going to be better than what we already have? Just better performance, I think, really. Better performance, refined visuals here and there, maybe some updated photogrammetry and stuff like that, you know what I mean? It'll be interesting to compare them, man. It'll be interesting to see just how much better they can make it, you know? It will be interesting. I think we need to remove the... yeah. That's a little bit better. There we go. That's what we want. There was some weird discontinuity there. Sceneries are incredible, though. They are. Yeah. Cores, exactly. Yeah. Tornadoes. Yeah. New weather. You know, cumulus nimbus clouds. Yeah. Better performance, better weather renditions, including thunderstorms, tornadoes. Yes. Correct. But the multi-core is probably the thing that I'm looking most forward to. Flying into scenery and not having to worry about your frames going down to 25. Do you know what I mean? Being able to keep a steady performance from takeoff, cruise to landing. You know, just a smooth transition. No, you know, right now a lot of people have problems with like stutters because like it just peaks the one core CPU core as it's trying to load everything in and stuff like that. It can create issues, and so that's probably what I'm most looking forward to be honest with you. Is the multi-core for sure? Of course, dude. Yeah, it's for sure. It's not just something we decided to make up there, Mr. Davis. Yeah, it's 100%. 100% true. That's one of the big features that they've been speaking about Microsoft 2024 is the full multi-core support. The whole new... It's running on a whole new game engine. It's the same graphics, same like everything, but it's running on a new engine. So, back to the corner, sir. That question deserves a corner. Go and stand at the corner. 2 minutes. Start the timer. 2 minutes, Davis, in the corner. Not allowed to watch the stream. Average Beaver, 5 bones. Thank you very much, my man. I appreciate you as well. Thank you. Incredibly kind. No, you go to the corner. Sin bin you go.
Rumor has it in the hills of Alaska you may find the fuzzy wuzzy ginger bear.
Oh.
Definitely an animal. A master of thrust. Enjoys the greenery.
Oh, Beaver, can't wait to meet you down at the expo, man. You're still going, right, Beaver? You're going to be down at the expo? We could be masters in greenery together, my friend. Yes, sir. He's a good dodo, man. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Excited to see you down at the expo, my man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Flat Adio, thank you, dude. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you. Hey, Pink, very easy to just go over to... it's very easy to just go over to Flight Radar 24 and it'll show you what they use. They actually use a 737-700 exactly like we're doing. So, yeah. There's multiple flights a day from Anchorage to Fairbanks. But Flight Radar 24 is going to be your best friend as far as showing you exactly what real stuff is going on. Do you think the FrameGen mod will work with the new Microsoft update? It should. It may need a few updates, Chris. I don't know if it'll work immediately. But yeah, I think so. I think should be good. Yeah. This like marshland, swampland we're flying over right now. So crazy that there's like a city right here in front of us. Who was that? That was Fly Daddy-O. Thank you again, man. 5 gifted members, incredibly kind. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for support. Appreciate you. Do you ever notice that U.S. states that don't have connections to the American mainland have their own airline? Why is that so? Hawaiian Airlines, Alaska Airlines. Good question. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to like pinpoint that for you. It's a good question. I don't know. I do not know. All right, intercepting chat is at 2,600 feet. I'm going to dial this down to 2,600. I'm going to slowly go on vertical speed. I'm going to descend at about 500 feet per minute. Nothing too crazy. You can see we're already below path anyways for the arrival, so it's looking good. I'm going to set my speed at 210 knots as well for now. VAP speed today, 136 knots. 136 on the VAP. So we're looking good there. 210 is good for now. For what country is P? What? Is the 350 for Microsoft 24 going to be payware? Yes. The AnyBuilds A350, I'm assuming you're talking about? P for Pacific. Yeah. Sorry, I was very confused by the question there in my brain. Yeah. Back in the corner. 190 on the speed. Nice. Flaps 1 here, chat. Give you a nice wing view of Flaps 1 coming out. We fly over the marshland over here. It's Flaps 1. The iCow, yes. iCow. Same as Hawaii, right? They have their own. All right, we're lined up, chat. 16 miles, 190 knots. We're going to arm our approach. Localizer has been captured. We're looking good. Mike, gifting another membership to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you again, Mike. I appreciate that. Incredibly kind, man. Thank you. But they are American soil, so why isn't it a K? Again, that's something you'll have to Google. I'm not an aircraft historian, an American aircraft historian and iCow code designator. I have no clue, man. I don't know why they do it. Somebody mentioned because they're Pacific, so it's like the Pacific coast, so they have their own. Other than that, I have no clue. Where do you check your landing speed on the 737? In the FMC, Samir. If you go to your init-ref tab, it should bring you here, and then you should see all your flap settings. Flaps 15, 30, flaps 40. Those are all your flap settings. Here comes glide slope. Let's go flaps 5 degrees. Good. Maintain about 180 knots on the approach for now. Keep 180 till about 7 miles, then we'll go fully configured. I might want to slow down. You are almost on someone's tail. I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody on TCAS. Oh, now I see him on TCAS. Where the hell is he coming from? He came from this way. Did he have to do a go-around and he's coming around? I am so confused. Sir? He's 1,000 feet below us and he's going the other way. There he is right there. I'm not quite sure what he's doing. Did he just depart maybe? Maybe that's a departure? I'm not sure. Maybe he's landing on the GA side. Oh, it looks like he's lining up for the other runway. Interesting. Okay. 170 on the speed. We'll go flaps 10 degrees.
2,500.
There's 2,500 feet. We'll drop the gear. We'll go flaps 15 degrees. I don't know who's behind me. Is anybody like immediately behind me? I don't see anybody immediately behind me. I also don't see anybody in front of me. I only see that guy, but he looks like he's lined up for the GA runway. Oh, looks like he's now coming back into us, or I don't know, dude. I'm so confused. I literally don't know what he's doing. Let's go final approach speed, 136 knots. Good, 136. We'll go flaps 25. And then we'll get ready for flaps 30, which will be our landing flaps. We'll go upstairs. We'll get the rest of our lights all on. Yeah. Okay, so now he's directly in front of me, below me. I don't know what the fuck's going on, dude. I'll just get ready to... I'll get ready to disconnect if I need to disconnect. It looks like he's logged off. Flaps 30. My throttles. Alrighty, friends. Let's enjoy this arrival, shall we? Yoke cam's going on. My control of the throttles, my control of the aircraft. Let's have a great arrival, guys. See you down on the ground. Alrighty, landing checklist. Gear down, 3 green. Flaps are 30 and indicated. Ground spoilers are armed with a green light. Auto brake over to 3. That's what we wanted on that one. There is no winds right now. So, nice and smooth does it. Got a little bit of nose down pressure. A bit of back pressure on the yoke. Be a nice smooth approach, Chad. No over inputs on the controls. Just line ourselves up nicely. Altitude and speed looking fantastic. Small little corrections. What a beautiful approach, man. Over the water and the trees like that. Absolutely gorgeous, chat. Inner markers. I have no callouts right now. I'm not quite sure why. No callouts. Nose down gently. Reversers are out. Decelerating. Oh, all my screens are frozen. Look at that. It actually did it to me. It's still doing it. Do you see that? I was wondering how everything was kind of... Yeah, it's broken. Look at that. That's why we had no callouts. That's why we had no other things. So it's still doing that thing where if you get a TCAS warning, it's still doing that thing. Remember when you get a TCAS warning where it bricks the... the displays. Well, there we go. It's still doing it, chat. It's definitely still doing it. But you know what? I would say for probably over speeding and not having any callouts, because I thought our speed was dead on, but we were probably over speeding. For over speeding, that was actually a pretty good landing and no callouts. So we'll take that any day of the week, chat. Take it any day of the week. We're going to go and get parked up at the gate, and I'm going to have to restart the simulator, guys. So you'll have to bear with me. We'll do a quick little sim restart. I don't even think anything works. Yeah, everything gets frozen. I can't do anything. I can't turn on the EPU. I can't turn off the engines. I can't do anything. So a Wasm crash V1 had that too yesterday. I don't think it's a Wasm crash. I think what's going on is anytime there's like a TCAS or something, it bricks the displays. So I'm just wondering if that's what happened. It just bricked the displays there. But be careful, Robbie said it's a third-party program you have that causes this because they fixed it on their end. No, I'm not kidding. That's what he told people. Interesting, man. Interesting. Are you on TARA? I am, John. Yeah. Maybe I should just have it on TA. Maybe that'll stop it from doing it. I've also thought about that one, John. I'm not sure, but... Anyways, chat, this is the payware, and I use that term very loosely, payware. This thing cost 18 euros. I'm sorry, man. I try to be positive when it comes to like scenery and stuff like that, but this is definitely not worth 18 euro. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Go and download the freeware version of this scenery. As a matter of fact, I may download the freeware scenery and give that a go just to show you guys how much. Do you guys want to see that? Because yeah, this is not very good. Not very good. So I'll download the freeware version while we take a little sim break here while I restart, and we'll have a look at the freeware version of Fairbanks, because I gotta be honest with you, man, this is one of those regrets. I just don't think that this scenery is worth 18 euro. Maybe like 10 euro, 8 euro. Yeah. But it's definitely double the price of what it should be. It's a tiny ass airport, and like, I'm sorry, dude, but the texturing and the modeling looks like something right out of like FSX or X-Plane. Like if you would tell me we're flying X-Plane right now with all the broken anti-aliasing, do you guys see all that? With all the broken anti-aliasing and weird texturing, I would believe that we would be an X-Plane right now. I don't think you can refund on Sim Market, man. I'll have to take a look, but I don't think that you can refund. Because once you have it, right? There's nothing saying that you couldn't just keep the files on your PC, so you could refund like You could basically just keep all the scenery, just download and keep them somewhere. I don't think you can refund. Check, but I don't think we can. All right, friends, I'm not going to bother doing anything else. I can't shut down the aircraft. I can't do anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over to our tunes. We'll start bumping some tunes. Let me find a good song here. Give me a second. Scroll through our list here. We'll get some tunes on, and I'm going to restart the sim. I'm also going to download the freeware version of Fairbanks, and we'll have a look at the freeware version and see which one you think is better. But, I mean, I'll do a quick little tour of this scenery because we can't turn off the aircraft or do anything. I'll give you a quick little tour of this scenery. Again, just my personal opinion. I think developers deserve to be paid for their time, but I just don't think that this is worth basically 20 euros, 18 euro or something like that. I just don't think that it's worth it, man. It's not a big enough airport to warrant this type of price tag. Like, that's what vertical sim charges for, like, Tampa Bay and, like, Clearwater, and, like, this is what Fly Tampa charges for, like, Amsterdam and stuff like that. Like, that's kind of crazy, dude. Kind of crazy. So, what I'll do, chat, let me reload the sim. I'll throw it to the Be Right Back screen, and I will see you all in a few minutes. Give me a few.
myself alone. And I tried to let it go. I'm over the wind. Since you're gone, I gotta clean the space you left dirty. Moving on into another phase where you can't hurt me. Why is it so hard now? I gotta confess I'm losing it. Why do you keep haunting me? I gotta confess I tried to let it go. I found myself alone. And I tried to let it go. I'm over the wind. And I tried to let it go. I found myself alone. And I tried to let it go. I'm over the wind. Why is it so hard now? I gotta confess I'm losing it. Why do you keep haunting me? I gotta confess I tried to let it go. I found myself alone. I tried to let it go. I'm all over the wind. I tried to let it go. I find myself alone. I tried to let it go. I'm all over the wind.
passengers, please make sure they have their belongings on them at all times. Any unattended baggage will be taken by police.
Alrighty, friends, we're back. Sorry about that. Had to install some scenery, uninstall some scenery, but we're good to go. This is the freeware Fairbanks. And honestly, I would, like I said, man, kind of difficult to suggest the payware when honestly the freeware version is a little bit better. I would be going with the freeware version, chat, to be honest with you. Even comes with like static planes and texturing, runways, everything looks good. I would just be, yeah. I personally would not waste money on the payware version of Fairbanks. I would just go with the freeware version. Nothing wrong with that. Cool, let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed. We're doing our return flight. We are starting the boarding process. Everything's good with that. Let's go to the overhead. Let's get our battery switched to the on position. We'll get our ground power on as well. Bring the aircraft to life. Beautiful. Let's go all the way up top. Let's get our IRS set left side and right side nav. Good. Continue our flows down here. Forward fuel pump can come on. We're on ground power. We're on bat. That's all good. Get some panel brightness up on this guy. Wonderful. We'll arm our emergency exits. Chime only, no smoking can go on. Window heat can go on. Hydraulic pumps and probe heats will stay off for now. Packs are off. Isolation valve is open. Engine bleeds are on. EP bleed is off. We're going up to 33,000 feet today, chat. 33,000 for the return flight, and the landing elevation into Anchorage is 151 feet. So we'll put in 150. That'll be good. Logo light can come on here as well. Beautiful. Down to the electronic flight bag. Let's go ahead and populate this. We'll get our new flight plan in here. Alaska 124. I think should be updated up top for you guys as well. I'm going to reconnect this just in case it wasn't. There we go. Wonderful. Let's go down to the McDo, the FMC, the CDU, whatever you'd like to call it. I'm going to turn all these guys back down here a little bit. Good. Good. Main panel brightness. Good. Down here, get some panel brightness up as well. Landing was good. The PMDG bricked itself. So it was, all the screens were stuck. Yeah. Other than that, it was actually a decent landing. All right, we're going to pause our music now as we get fully set up. Good. We're sitting on the ground in Fairbanks, PAFA. We're going to go to our next, grab our left GPS, scroll back. We'll set our IRS position. Go to our flight plan page, route tab, sorry. We're going to do our flight plan request, SimBrief route. Good. We're going to set payload via SimBrief. We're going to set our fuel via SimBrief. We'll go ahead and select that route. We'll give that about 10-15 seconds to run through its flight plan. That's all good. That's all good. Let me get our 2971 set across the board here as well. Good, good, good. Everything is good there. Beautiful. Cool. We are boarding. As you can see, the passengers and cargo is boarding now as well, so that's good. You bought Beyond ATC. Nice. Hope you're enjoying it, man. Cap, are you able to explain why the simulator you used last year is not available for World Flight this year? It was sold. That's as much as I can explain to you, Captain Howdy. It's not my simulator in the first place, so it's not my choice, but the simulator was sold. Yeah, it's no longer in possession of who it used to be. Route Uplink is loading. Beautiful. I just got it, waiting on something to download, then I'm going to try her out. Nice. Cool, man. Enjoy it, bud. I know there's a lot of tutorials and stuff out there, a lot of videos, so yeah. Route Uplink is loading. Good. That is now done. We'll activate and execute that. Beautiful. Let's go to our departure page. We are planning for... what are we planning for? We are planning for the POV 5. No, the POV 5. POV 5. At a 02 left, our transition will be Puivo. That is correct as our transition, so we'll execute that. There we go. Beautiful. Arrivals into Anchorage. The winds are currently showing 340 at 3 knots. Overcast at 8,000. Pretty crazy that there's like no winds or anything like that. They are arriving. If you go to the weather and you go to the ATIS in the real world, you can see here that they are landing on 7 left and 7 right. We'll take 7 left just for purposes of not getting in everybody's way. We don't want to cut across just in case. So we'll take 7 left for the arrival. We'll go to Anchorage, approach, ILS 7 left. Good. So we'll plan for the Croto 4. Croto 4 for the 7s. Good. We're going to take the Puivo transition. Yes. We'll plan for the ILS 7 left. And if we have a look-see here at the ILS 7 left, first waypoint coming in is going to be Ank. So we'll take it via Ank, not from Echo November Alpha. Ank is the one we want, and we'll execute that. Good. Let's go to our NITREF. We're going to do our perf-net request. Let the aircraft figure that one out. It's going to be a nice, cool departure, actually. Big old left turn all the way back around, so we should get some nice views off of departure. Hopefully. PMDG 777 manual just dropped in the PMDG Discord. Interesting. I thought it wasn't the... I thought PMDG didn't have an official Discord. Keep your eye on that, Lilo Pilot. I wonder if it's just... I wonder if it's just the manual that they would have had for P3D or FSX, right? They've always come with a manual. Be careful, man. Somebody might be pulling your leg, because I know PMDG doesn't have an official Discord. I'm not discrediting it, but I'm just not sure. The 777 is up on the website. Ah, well, there you go. Not the official Discord, but it is in. But it is the Microsoft Flight Sim manual. Okay, interesting. What am I going to do with the manual? Turn the paper into a word salad? No thanks, Bobby. Yes, it's on their forum. They released the manual. Okay, there you go. Hey Cap, I remember once you had weird shadow textures in the A320 and you changed something in the config file. What was it? Thank you. The shadows. Change your shadows to 4K shadows. That's how you do that in the config file. There's a ton of videos out there if you're kind of lost or trying to figure it out. Route uplink, our perf-net uplink is ready, so we're going to go ahead and load those numbers. Good, we'll clear that out. We'll execute that. We're going to 330, not 34, so we'll execute that. Good. 4.7 on the fuel is correct. Reserve 1.8, 0 fuel weight, 52.1, cost index 23. Everything looks good there. We'll go to our N1 limits. We'll do some calculating over here. Dell Samson, 10 months. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. This is ACAP. Month's nice. It is. Thank you for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. 10 months. Fairbanks, we are departing on 2 left. Import from aircraft. Good. Import from weather. Good. I'm doing flaps 5. I still don't like flap 1 departure. It seems a little bit weird to me. And we're going to calculate our V-speeds. 1,500 feet acceleration height. Correct. Flaps 5. 87.78 on the N1. Takeoff D rate of 2 again with 33 on the cell temp. Interesting. So 33. Takeoff D rate of 2. We'll do a climb D rate as well. We mind as well, right? So, and we'll go to takeoff page. Flaps will be set to 5 degrees. CG weight was 23.3, which is correct. Trim value 556, correct. V-speeds 25, 26, 31. 25, 26, 31. Everything looks good there. Beautiful. I think they're done with the boarding. They're almost done with the boarding, so we'll go ahead and spool up the EPU now. So we're essentially good to go. Don't want to keep you guys waiting here any longer. I know there's, I think everybody's streaming today, man. I think XP72 is streaming. I think Flight Deck to Sim is doing his member stuff. I know V1 is going live here in a few minutes as well. So it's a busy day on YouTube, man. Everybody's streaming on a Sunday here in YouTube land. I like it. Trolls, what happened? He got, remember once you had, sorry, I got that one. Dell got you as well, man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. We're still #1 drama stream. Don't y'all forget. Gonna start streaming when I get a tower rated as a controller. Very cool, man. Yeah. Very, very cool. I meant 10 months. Now you're fine, man. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. All right. They're almost done boarding, chat. We are just waiting for the last 13 passengers. V1 is a very smart guy. I love watching him. Yep, great content creator on YouTube, man. There's a lot of great content creators on YouTube now, dude. It is pretty good, yeah. We're getting some bleed through textures. It's supposed to look like that. Usually you can just go above. Hopefully that fixes itself, because that's not very nice on the runway like that. Wonder if that's for like default scenery, if that's why it's looking like that, but hopefully we fixed it like that. There we go. Dell Sampson with 5 gifted memberships as well. Huge enough floaties to you, man. That is incredibly kind. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Dell Sampson. And if you did get a gifted membership, please make sure you spam some no floaties at him and thank him for his kind contributions to the channel. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, 131 on our V2 speed. Initial climb 10,000, correct. And we're going to be on runway heading off of departure. Runway heading is 023. Let's bug that up. 023 on the runway heading. Beautiful. Boarding is complete. APU is on. Generators are on. APU bleed is on. Beautiful. Hydro pumps going on. We'll flip over our APU gen. Great. We'll make sure that our parking brake is set. We'll also make sure that our anti-collision light is on. We'll go to GSX. We're going to prepare for pushback and departure. Beautiful. Yeah, we should all push back straight back. I'm sure everybody's going to push back all at the same time here together as well. So, how long until your 1-year Maple Leaf? I have no clue, Cameron. I have no clue, man. What gate are you at? I don't even know, dude. Every single gate is taken. So just spawn in, man. I think everybody's about to start pushing back as well. So, but yeah, I think every gate is taken. Let's go ahead and remove the wheel chocks. Good. They should be... There we go, okay. You say we should see somebody with a gear pin here in a second. I don't know. There they are. They're walking up to the aircraft. Waiting for the jet bridge to disconnect. Upstairs. It didn't close our door. Some weird stuff is happening here again. That's fine. Closed door. Thank you. Return, return, return. FS actions. Ground services, and the GPU cart should be disconnected. Oh, it already is. Never mind. Right, cool. Beautiful. Since when does Alaska have A320s? They used to have A320s. They don't anymore. They don't anymore. There's the first pushback. Sure, we'll see many more here.
Bypass pin inserted.
This Type 737 looks hilarious. It's so small, dude. It's small. It looks so short and stubby. They're fun to fly, though, man. Little rocket ships. That's for sure. Having a serious problem with the PMDG right now. Can't turn on the GPU nor the EPU systems. I have all the latest updates. That is weird. Not quite sure why. Auto ATC 5122. 5122 for our... I'm just going to use TA only. Let's see what that does. Just going to use TA. Traffic advisory. I'm thinking it's the TA RA that's screwing things up. What is the tower frequency here for our CTAF? Tower is on 18.3. 18.3 for us today. We're going to go tail left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Alright, 18.3, and I'm just going to confirm I don't want to push into anybody. He hasn't pushed. He is pushed, but he should be out of the way, which he is. All right, cool. Let's park, brake, release. Beautiful.
Commencing push.
And we are commencing our pushback. Beautiful. 18.3 is in as well for our CTAF frequency. And then we'll bug up 122.8 for our en route. And let's go ahead and start our chrono on block time. And we'll go engine number 2 over the ground. Fuel pumps on. Beautiful, looking good. And we'll go ahead and turn the sounds up for engine start. Start valve is open, and 2% is on the rise. We're looking for 25% before we introduce fuel. And there's 25%. We'll intro fuel number 2. Proper 90s, 7.3s with those upper windows, yes. Hey, when is the fly-by-wire 380 coming out? I have no clue, man. No clue. No clue, my amigo. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Show the channel some love. Appreciate everybody being here today. Like I said, I know it's a busy day out there in the YouTube land. A lot of streams going on today. I believe I was at gate 2, though, Flyboy. You can probably pull into gate 2 now. Now that we're all pushed back, ready to go. Good start on engine number 2. Engine number 1 over the ground. Start valve is open.
Please set parking brake.
And 2% is on the rise. Park brake is set. And again, looking for about 25% before we introduce fuel. Here comes 25%. We'll introduce fuel number 1. Give you a nice wing view. Yeah, Alaska absorbed all the... who is it that they took? Virgin America. They took all the Virgin America A320s. Yeah, when I select approach in the 737, it doesn't descend with a glide slope. I've programmed everything correctly with this because I enable it too late.
Right is clear.
Maybe. Yeah, you want to arm your approach before you pick up your glide slope. Yeah, that could be why it's doing it. Yeah, you're correct. Flaps 5 degrees for takeoff. Speeds are good. Trim value 556. Should be good right about there. Good. Auto brake over to RTO. Flight director left side. Flight director right side. Auto throttle. VNAV. LNAV. Good. Upstairs. Engine generators 1 and 2. Engine gen. Yaw damper. Probe heats on. Packs to the auto position, isolation valve auto. APU bleed goes off. APU goes off. Start switches over to continuous. We'll use our right ignition today. And all of that looks good. The last scout here, we'll be following him out. And the last over there. Cap, do you have an issue with the PMDG where your left tank being slightly less than your right tank during cruise? I mean, slightly less, maybe. Just remember that your APU fuels off the left fuel tank. So if you're sitting there with your APU on for a very long time, yeah, that'll be pretty normal. Again, you would really only start to be worried once you see like significant amounts of difference in between the two. And then of course you can always just cross feed it, right? If you go to your fuel tank, you can always just open up the cross feed, and the cross feed will, I think it's gravity fed. It'll pull from either tank, so should be good to go. All right, park brakes off. Those throttles forward. Get her going. Oh, okay. Wait for these guys. Erin, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Is it normal to hear TCAS shutting traffic on short file in the 800? Happens every time I land. It just says off-scale traffic or something. That's weird. No, it shouldn't be doing that. Go ahead. Oh, you're going to let us go? Okay. We going. Where's the split wing today? We're on the 700. So 700s don't have split wings. I don't think. There may be some 700s with split skimmies, but for the most part, the 700s just go with the blended. All right, leaving the ramp area. Taxi light's coming on. No, we're in the 700 today, man. The short guy. I was going to say the baby bus, but it's not the baby bus. That's the 319, 318. The BBJs? Yeah, they probably have them. You're correct. Right, for fuel economy and stuff. What chair do I use on my streams? I have a Secret Labs Titan. I've had it for a long time now, actually. Probably due for a new chair. Been really looking at getting a Herman Miller, but god damn, dude, those prices are absolutely insane. Looking at getting like a few used ones. They always pop up on Facebook, but she said his looked like a 900 and mine's a 600. Maurizio, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Cap, on the plane in front of you. I forgot to put my plane as an 800. Just changed it. Ah, there you go. Doing a 787-900 United flight tomorrow from Changi to SFO, and I'm almost landing. Nice. Enjoy the landing, man. I hope you have a great one. Hope it is a great one. Look at those guys. What are those? DC somethings? Everett's Air Fuel? The hell are those planes, chat? Anybody know? It's a weird looking airplane. Almost look like Fairchilds or something like that, maybe? Because of that tail? Weird. They're DC-6s? Wow, okay. Interesting. Pretty cool. Thanks, guys. I wonder when the last 700 was made. I thought they were still making them, weren't they? Maybe not. I know they're going with the Max 7s, but... Alright, this is a massive runway. I'm going to take Foxtrot right here to line up, chat. I don't need to go full length. We're just going to hold short. This is Charlie, actually. We're going to hold short right here. No need to go full length. We'll just keep it right here. Lots of room. Man, so much traffic causing lag. DC-6 only used to fly over my house as a kid on approaches from the north. It was so loud it would shake the house when it passed overhead. Damn, it's crazy. I want to check your callouts. I think one of the Alaska's livery has them disabled. We should have callouts. I'm pretty sure I enabled all of them. Aircraft, equipment. Yeah, all of the callouts are enabled. I think it's the 600 that has them disabled. Fairbanks traffic, Alaska 124 lining up runway 2 left. Fairbanks. Alright, landing lights are going on, runway turn off, strobe lights. Wing lights.
Hey, watch out there, baby.
Alrighty, looking good. So we're going to let him make his full turn. Okay, I've heard someone was buzzing everyone with a business jet, so I loaded up with the longitude to help the person out. What, now? Maybe that's what happened on final. Maybe he was trying to get us to mess up. I don't know. Lock and load, because here we go on the roll. Almost. We're going to give him about a minute or two. Minute or two. Flight time for this leg, chat, is 51 minutes. 6 minutes longer than the flight because of the tailwind.
Fairbanks, tropical Alaska 103, clear runway 2 left, passing flight level 4,000 feet, gonna be climb flight level 310. Last call, Fairbanks.
Alright, he's passing through 4,000. Gonna give him a little bit longer here on the turn. And we'll be able to climb up and get her up on out of here. God, the 700, man. Nice. I haven't flown on a 700 IRL in a while. WestJet still has a bunch of them, but I haven't flown on one in a while. But he works for Everts as a maintenance guy on those planes. Damn, that'd be pretty cool. That's a pretty cool gig, isn't it? Got to admit. Got to admit. Fairbanks traffic, Alaska 124 departing 2 left, Fairbanks. All right, YoCam's going on. Enjoy the departure, friends. Sounds are going up. Let's get on out of here. Throttle's to about 40%.
Left 808 to hold in position here at Foxtrot.
Chronos coming on. Slight nose down pressure on the yoke. And Toga. Alright, takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive.
Knots.
Neutral.
Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up.
Looks like the proper car there on that left there. Call.
Rocket ship time, John. Climb power's coming in. Following our flight directors. Flaps up, position 1. A nice 30-degree turn out of here right away. Flaps clean. Auto brake is off, gear is locked. Runway turn-offs off, taxi lights off, wing lights off.
Fairbanks, tropical Alaska 103, switching back to Intercom.
Alright, there comes that climb performance, 4,000 feet per minute. Bring our sounds back down just a little bit. Mr. Ryanair, thank you for the subscription, appreciate it. We're through 7,000 feet. Autopilot 1 is coming on. Switching over to Unicom. And we will go and bug up our cruise altitude today, which was 33,000 feet. So We'll bug up flight level 330. And there we have it, friends. Beautiful. Cool. Nice little departure out of Fairbanks. You can see the city down here. Well, the city. There's the airport that we just departed out of. Nice. For my end of 8th grade trip tomorrow, I'm flying on a Southwest 737 for Atlanta to DC, praying for the viewer visual. Nice. Very cool. That'll be awesome. Mike, I wish you all the best. Mr. Midnight Maverick, good to see you, man. Welcome back, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're not working too hard, man. Hopefully able to get some Sunday relaxation. Alrighty. 10,000 feet, landing lights, engine start switches, seatbelt signs, which apparently we didn't have on. That's fine. We'll put them into the auto position. Nice. Sweet. There we go, friends. Climbing on up. Climbing. Mike, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. All is well. Enjoying the nice weekend of flight sim. Over to Fairbanks for the first time ever in my flight simming career. Never been to Fairbanks, so really cool. Very, very cool. Beautiful views at the right side and the left side of the aircraft right now. Just got your expo tickets? Hey, nice, dude. Very, very, very nice. Absolutely awesome. I will be there, Thrustmaster booth, Saturday and Sunday, all day. I don't know about all day, but probably about 4 hours each day. 4 hours on Saturday, 2 to 4 hours on Sunday. Depends how busy the Sundays are. I think Jeff and I are both live streaming from the event again. I know that I am. I don't know if Jeff is, but... Hey, Gap, I was wondering my FSLTL model matching is not working. I did all the correct steps, but nothing shows up. Do you have a fix? Did you make sure to do the final step, and that was your VMR file? Is the VMR file installed correctly on vPilot? That's the mistake that 99% of the people have, is they forget to do that one last little step. Passengers didn't need seatbelts. It was a smooth takeoff. Was pretty smooth, actually. Wasn't too shabby. This thing is just an absolute madman. I mean, like I said, 3,000 foot per minute climbs, no problem. No problem. Almost at any elevation, any altitude. It's crazy. My FSLTL rules VMR is in the vPilot. Very weird. And the correct files are in your community folder. You installed it into your community folder, meaning that you should have like some community folder packages. 737 is a beast. The 700 is a beast, dude. It's insane. Absolutely insane. We are in the 700 today. Yes, sir. We haven't taken out the 700 in forever. We're in the 700 today. Malx, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Mav is back at work. Mav's working for that vacation for the expo. Yes, sir, he is. Do I still use FrameGen? Correct. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, the sim wouldn't be in a very good state if it wasn't for FrameGen. I gotta be honest with you, man. Performance has been pretty bad lately, especially at major airports. We have Monsieur Jarvis, and we have Mr. Davis. Monsieur Jarvis because he's Canadian. Mr. Davis because he's an American, a Floridian. Hoping Sim Update 15 helps lighten the load. I agree. Yes. Big time. Big time, big time, big time. I do agree with you. He is Florida man. I heard my name, Monsieur Jarvis. I was saying you're referred to Monsieur because you live in Canada and technically you're French. Everybody that lives in Canada is technically French to some degree. Captain, question. Electric #1 overheat light. Any ideas? Electric #1 overheat light. Where? Up here somewhere? Like here? If it's here, just reset the trip. If it's one of these things, just hit this trip right here. This little button. Conquistador Canada, exactly. Oh, man. Kev, you must be getting your schedule soon here to see if you can get some time off for FS Expo. I feel like Vegas is one you don't have to, you don't want to miss. You know what I mean? Vegas Expo. Yeah, just hit the trip right here. This guy right here in the middle. Hit the trip reset. If you're getting lights up here. Trip reset. Any second now? Oh, nice. Well, there you go. Start the planning. Start the parade. You should do a flight into PWM, the runway 29 harbor visual approach. We've done that multiple times on the channel, Maxwell. It's been a while since we've done it. I would definitely like to do that one again, but we have done it on the channel. If you are interested, you can just go search the live tab or even put in like Captain Canada PWM approach. I don't know if it'll pull up, but on YouTube, but yeah. 13-hour drive for me. Is there any recommended lodging for the expo? You can get a pretty good discounted price on the Flight Sim Expo website, Travis, if you book directly through their portal to the Rio Hotel. You get like half the tax, and it's at a discounted rate. I think it's like $70 a night, which is pretty good. $70 a night at for most nights, and then I think Friday and Saturday it's 130 or 120. Yeah, go to the FS Expo website. If you just put in !FSE. No one has ever called me Monsieur before I came here. Well, you know what it originates from? It was actually Mopar, dude. So you have to blame Mopar, because it was Mopar with, I think it's Pink Panther. I'm pretty sure it's Pink Panther. Monsieur Jarvis. I'm not sure though. Back to work for you, Chad. Have a great flight cap. See ya, Maverick. Take care, my friend. Don't work too hard, dude. Make sure the company at least buys you lunch if you're coming in on a Sunday. Appreciate you, man. Have a great day, buddy. Oh, I do. I'm definitely gonna have to have words for him in Vegas. Monsieur Jarvis, Monsieur. Oui, oui. All right, chat. We're almost at 33,000 feet. 11 minutes after departure. When I say rocket ship, I mean rocket ship. This thing is insane. She is a rocket ship. Mr. Mark, what's up, man? Are you still renting a super fancy car, Mark? Is that what your plan? Or are you going to wait and see? I almost feel like just going to the racetrack, Mark, and like driving a car for like an hour or two is probably the better way to go, as opposed to spending an insane amount of money to rent a car for 24 hours. Although it could be fun to like drive up and down the strip in like a Lamborghini or something, right? Self-proclaimed Biscoff addict. Man, Biscoff cookies are the shit. Looking forward to your drive from Salt Lake next. I think Ken's driving down from Salt Lake as well. How long of a drive is that? I know it's about an hour flight. So what's that? Got to be between like 4 or 5 hours for the drive? I just Uber when I'm in Vegas. Yeah, I mean, we've got Flyboy rented an SUV, a small SUV, I think, for us. And then Maverick's going to be there. Mr. Midnight Maverick is going to be... he's bringing his Tesla from California. So we've got 2 cars right there. We've got the little SUV with Flyboy, and then we've got Maverick's Tesla. So we should be good. And then plus, like you said, Uber and taxis, and yeah, and then there's the monorail. There's all kinds of free transportation as well up and down the strip. So Okay, do you play on a single monitor config? Yeah, I have one monitor here, the second monitor here, and then I have the stream PC monitor 90 degrees to my right. Packs set to off. If you want to kill your passengers, packs would be off. You usually want your packs on auto. Engine bleeds on. Man, I can't get over how, like, picturesque, that's the word I was looking for, this flight has been. It's been absolutely beautiful. The views down there, the terrain, the mountains, the clouds, the weather. This was a really, really, really fun route, chat. Highly suggest this one, especially if you've already got the Anchorage scenery from Aerosoft and get that freeware scenery for Fairbanks as well. Man, 5 to 6 hours. Okay, got you. Depending on how fast you drive, yeah, I would say what? Well, what's the speed limits out there? Aren't the speed limits like 70, 75 mile an hour, something like that? Car sits 5, probably uncomfortably. 4 people comfortably, right, Flyboy? We'd go with 4 people comfortably, 5 people in a squeeze, in a pinch. Someone needs a ride. 80 mile an hour? See, you guys don't fuck around. I love that. America. Up here, man, dude, the speed limits up here are just... I'm pretty sure they've set the speed limits in Canada, most parts of Canada, at least where I live, in Canada, to literally just get you more upset because of how slow they are. Like, there are multiple places. See you, Mopar. Have a great day, buddy. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the gifted members. And I'll probably see you tonight in the Discord or something. 30 kilometers an hour is about, what's that, 15 mile an hour? 12, 15 mile an hour? That is a very frequent speed limit here. Could you imagine making, like, my car almost idles faster than that. Could you imagine speed limits in the US of like 12 and 4-lane roads? 4-lane roads, two lanes on each side. Absolutely no need for a speed limit to be that slow. 30 kilometers an hour, like, insane. Absolutely insane to me. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they do it just to piss you off and to make you speed. Now the city's put up cameras everywhere too. They turned all the they weren't getting enough tickets on red light cameras, so they turned all the red light cameras into speeding cameras now. I got a ticket the other day in the mail. Fuckers. It was only $53, but still, fuckers. Load that. We'll have a look-see and see what the winds are doing down in Anchorage, see if anything's changed. Winds are still 030 at 7, sorry, perfect. 2976 on the altimeter. 2976. And we'll bug that up. Execute. Load our winds. Execute. Good. Your sim crashed? Ooh. That's not good. Got those in Toronto too? Dude, it's brutal. Not even school zones. Not even school zones, Jarvis. School zone, I understand. Yes. But like... regular road, just driving down the road. Oh, 30 kilometers an hour. Wait, what? When's the last time you tried to go 30 kilometers? It's difficult, man. Your car just, like, you want faster. I got this method that never gets me ticketed. It's called going the speed limit. Works every time. Fuck. I hear you, Gavin. I hear you. But, like, you know, I feel like the speed limits are just like a suggestion, you know, sometimes. Sometimes they just don't make sense. I get what you're saying. And for the most part, to be fair, I've never received an actual speeding ticket. No, I lied. I got my first one ever last year. And again, just like setting up for failure, dude. Construction zone. Didn't know it was a construction zone. Coming down a massive hill. Speed limits 60 kilometers an hour. Usually that's the speed limit. 60 kilometers an hour. I didn't realize that there was construction all the way down after the hill. It goes back up. I didn't realize there was construction all the way at the top of the hill. I got caught. The construction speed zone was set to 30 kilometers an hour. I was going 61 kilometers an hour, so the normal speed. And boy, oh boy, did he take me to the cleaners, chat. Hi, yay. That was a $360-something ticket. Fuck. The guy was such a toolbox too, man. Like, trying to like have a conversation with him, he did not give a fuck. But yeah, they absolutely nailed me. Workers present, double the posted speed limit with workers present. Fucker, man. Makes it sound so much worse too. Makes it sound like I was going like 200 in a 100 with like construction going on. I was literally doing the speed limit, man. I was literally, that's what I explained to him. I was like, I was like, I'm literally doing the speed limit. I did not notice, you know what I mean? Like, I did not see that sign way back there that said 30 kilometers an hour before you even start going down this massive hill. Yeah. Construction zones and school zones. School zones always slow down for, yeah, 100%. I should have told him, do you know who I am? I'm the captain. You know what, though? It's okay, because just as I was leaving, he got some lady behind me in a BMW going 83. And he was, like, yelling at her. He's like, I could impound your car right now. You're 50 kilometers over the speed limit. I could impound your car. He was yelling at her. It was pretty funny. Again, like most people, it's a stretch of road, 4 lanes. There's nothing around. Nothing around. Literally nothing. No schools, no nothing. There's nothing there. It's just brutal, dude. Got to think like that in a construction zone one weekend. No traffic cones or workers present. Yep. So sometimes, Andre, I truly feel like they set you up to fail, man. They set it up perfectly. The cops just, dude, and the best part about this, the cop wasn't even in his car. This motherfucker was in the middle of the road, a nice big, whatever you call it, divider with trees and stuff. This motherfucker was behind a tree like this, leaning out with the radar gun. Not even in his car, like making it so like I could see him. No. Car was parked way up the hill, off the main road, down a side street. And this guy is standing in the middle of the road behind a tree with his radar gun. He's jumped out in front of my car as I was driving. Fucking losers, man. Sorry. I have nothing but respect for police officers, firefighters, all that stuff. I have tons of friends that are police officers, firefighters. But like when people do scummy shit like that, that's when it's just like, okay, man, like, you know, it's one thing to like, you know, it's one thing to like be in your car, catch me, whatever, parked on the side of the road with a radar, but like your car, you can't even see a police car. There's no police cars, and you look like some random dude hiding behind a bush, pointing like a thing at me. Like, come on, man. Don't tell me you're not there just to collect revenue. I'm here for your safety. Bullshit you are. Bullshit you are. Arrival, the Croto 4. 4,000 feet at Cullen. 4,000 at Cullen. So we've got 4,000 bugged up. Top of descent is in 10 miles. You can go ahead and bring it to court. If he hasn't calibrated his radar gun in 30 days, you can get a ticket voided. Nah, man. I paid the stupid ticket. I fucked up. Whatever. It is what it is, man. Pay the ticket and move on with your life. That's exactly what I did. Look at those views, man. That's incredible. So beautiful up here. So beautiful. This was last year too. Like, this wasn't recent. This was I want to say last spring, probably about a year ago today, around this time a year ago. That's crazy, Davis. That's wild. It's been a hot... Well, that was my first speeding ticket ever, Jarvis. It's like my first actual speeding ticket. I've got like a couple red light cameras and a couple, they'll put like the little speed cameras like on the side of the road. But like, I don't know, man. I usually drive like 10 to 20 kilometers an hour over the speed limit. Like when I'm on the highway, I'm usually doing like 120. Speed limit posted is 100 and 110. I'm usually doing like 120. I usually don't go more than that, and I've never had a problem in my life. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Whoops, I am a tactor late. Anyway, how are you doing, CPT? Did I miss something?
Max, welcome aboard, man. I hope you're doing well. We had a beautiful arrival into Fairbanks. First time ever landing into Fairbanks was a good one. We're now doing the return flight from Fairbanks back to Anchorage. We just started our descent back down into Anchorage, which is going to set up tomorrow's stream. We're going to be back in the 700, and we're going to be going from Anchorage to Juneau, which is about an hour and 20-minute flight, I think. Hour and 30-minute flight, and then Juneau to Ketchikan, which I think is about a 40-minute flight. So tomorrow is going to be a lot of fun. That's going to finish off kind of the week flying here in Alaska, which is awesome. I had to hire a former cop to fight several tickets I received to prevent me from losing my license. I was never going over 15 kilometers an hour over the limit. That's crazy, dude. It's crazy to me, man. That just sounds like bored cops at that point. You know what I mean? New Jersey State Police is the worst. One time I got pulled over because I went 1 mile an hour over the speed limit. That's insane. That's insane. I feel like cops are bored and just want to trump you on the tickets. Yes, agreed. Sometimes. Cap, one of my axis on my Thrustmaster Boeing throttle quadrant has become loose after removing the throttle handle and it falls out of position. That's not good. I would maybe try and contact Thrustmaster support and see what they can say. Is it something some super glue can fix? See the replay after. Can't wait for tomorrow's stream then. Really like the Alaska flights. Yes, a lot of fun. What plane are we flying on Thursday, Cap? Next week. I can't remember. What are we doing next week? I think next week we're going to do the A320 again. And then the following week we're going to do the A300. I thought about doing the A300 next week, but there's not a lot of cargo routes in the A300 in Europe that you can do. I mean, there is, but they're all out of the same, like, couple airports. Yeah. Mike, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Do like I do. When they hit their lights, hit the gas. I don't know if that's worth it. Don't know if it's worth it. Are we back to Europe soon? Yep, we were in Europe last week. We're going to be back to Europe next week as well. Yeah, we spend a week and a week, man. Week and a week and a week and a week. We bounce back every week between Europe and the UK and other places, and then North America, South America. Yep. When you're in the Phoenix next week, can you do KPI to KROA with Allegiant? Garen, maybe if we can find some scenery for KROA. You said it has scenery. Okay, I'll keep my eye open for that one. That could be our Thursday evening stream. How long of a flight is it, Garen? Tried that, don't do it. My only speeding ticket happened in 2021 was COVID. I decided to fight it because I knew the courts were jam-packed with backups. After 3 times of them changing my dates, they just dropped the ticket. Smart. Smart. It's a 90-minute flight. Okay, that's not bad. We could probably swing that in. Maybe our Thursday evening. I'd probably go the other way around, though. I'd probably go KROA to KPI. Fly some Allegiant. So we'll see. I'll definitely keep that in mind. You may need to remind me, Garen, but... Caution, the ROA from Skyline Sim has missing purple textures and horrible performance. Uh-oh. That's no bueno. Are you sure you're not missing a library of some sort, Davis, that came with the scenery? Is there a library that came with it? I like the approach to KROA because it has no SID and an RNAV. Okay, got you. One of those airports. Just Flite has the ROA scenery. Yeah, but Just Flite, who makes it though? Just because it's published by them doesn't mean they make it. Hockey game tonight? No. There's no game. There is no game tonight. I think it's tomorrow night. I agree, Kev. Yep. A300 again this week. This week? No, I don't think this week, Sean. 320 this week, A300 next week when we're back in North America, the A300. Mavs versus Denver is tonight. Tune in. Is it playoffs yet? NBA playoffs? All right, chat. We're coming into the soup. Temperatures are showing minus 16. Definitely going to get some engine anti-ice on here. Skyline Sim published from Just Sim. Correct. Okay. Yeah. The Rangers are in the East Conference Finals. They are. Yeah, against the Panthers. That's going to be a tough series, man. Going to be a good one, I think. Wondering what type of winglets do you think are the sexiest? I don't know, man. I like splits. I like the blended as well, though, man. There's something about that blended look. It's just nice as well. But I don't know. I really like the winglets on the Max as well. The Max winglets are pretty nice. Nothing on SimMarket about ROA libraries is needed, but to Garen's point, we need a good ROA. 2 out of 5 stars on SimMarket. Complaining of texture loss and performance. Okay, that's not good. Not good at all. So is the plane right now controlling your descent speed to get you to the right altitude, or are you choosing the descent speed? Right now, everything is in managed mode. The entire airplane is in managed mode because I have my weights, my balances, my proper star, which has all of its restrictions and stuff like that. Yeah, the airplane is, the airplane's doing all of that by itself, man. Altimeter 2976. Just bug this one. 2976. Good. 2976. Good. Let's get some frequencies for 7 left. 1099. We'll bug that up. 1099. Flip that over. 1099. Flip that over. Good. Front course today 074. 074. 074. Good. And our barrow minimums 328 in the barrow mins. 328. All right, beautiful. Everything's set there. We're looking good. It's a good thing you can see the visible moisture on here, so it's a good thing we got the engine anti-ice on, so we won't be freezing up. You get more females with blended winglets. Nice. Very nice. Looks good. Huskers, my man, dropping the $5 dono. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. One more month, man. Let some expos here. Sad news, Cap. I just had to cancel my FS Expo trip. Work just scheduled me in an event in Kennedy Space Center, so drink some rum in my honor. Hyperfin, no worries, my man. Huge snow floaties to you. Work, life always comes first, dude. Hopefully we'll be able to see you at the next one. Thank you again, Huskers, for support. No worries, Hyperfin. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the heads up. Thanks again, Huskers. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, buddy. Dropping the 5 bones. Chat's got some love for Huskers. Needs to come back to Florida. I'm sure it will, to be honest with you, at some point. I could see them doing Orlando again. It just works so well with Orlando. Super easy for everybody to get to. It's just a convention town. There's restaurants, so much going on, right? I could see them doing Orlando again. All right, we're through the clouds. Internet ice comes off. Max, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for support. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, Max. Appreciate it. And MN Sports Fan, if you're still here, please make sure you say thank you to Max in chat for gifting you a membership to the channel for 1 month. Next Sunday will be our members only stream, chat, by the way. Next Sunday is the last Sunday of May. So next Sunday will be our members only stream.
A little support for the Kappan community.
Hey.
Sorry, keeping it a little lower than usual.
Absolutely.
Since FSE is coming up. Underscore CPT no floaties.
We've got an expensive week ahead of us and lost wages. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you. Next weekend is Memorial for you guys? Okay, cool. So our long weekend is this weekend. So tomorrow's a holiday for a lot of people here. And then, so next weekend is Memorial Day weekend for you guys. Got you. I will remember that one. Tell them you can't miss the expo and quit. If I didn't like the job as much as I would, I couldn't pass up hanging out with astronauts and getting hands-on with rockets. Yeah, no, that's badass. Absolutely. Are you going to be doing any gambling? Probably not, man. I may play like a game of poker or something like that, Captain Nolan. Midnight Maverick was saying that there's some poker tournaments that you can join every day. So I may do like a Texas Hold'em poker tournament. That would be the extent of my gambling. I'm not interested in like playing slots or playing craps or anything like that. Nah. I'd rather buy myself some really good weed and just sit there really stoned and watch people lose money. That sounds more entertaining than me losing money, right? Doesn't it? I think it does, at least in my opinion. Do not let Mav anywhere near a casino. Oh, he will be there, and don't you worry, I'll be telling him no. Don't do it. Anytime hanging out with Cap is a gamble. Cap's going to pull in out his inner Allen and become a billionaire. Right. I think I'm going to put $5 into a scene just so I can say that I've gambled in Vegas. I agree with you, Travis. I should say that as well. That's something that I would be interested in as well. Like one of those like you see on the strip and like you can win a car or something like that, right? You put in $5 and you just, whatever, a 1 in a million chance. Will it happen? Maybe, maybe not. Gambling is great. Hell, you can just do that at the airport. You can. Yes, I saw that as well. I might convince Dan, and when we fly out, Flyboy, I might convince Dan to do it. We'll see. I will say, though, if you've got $100 or so to blow, join the Gamblers Club of your favorite hotel, spend some cash, and enjoy the perks in the email. True. Yeah, true. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, oh, except if you lose all your money. Rob, my man, 20 bones. Huge. No floaties to you, man. Appreciate you, dude. At least you got a little bit of a tax refund. Also help with the stretching materials in Vegas. My man. Huge no floaties to you, Rob. Thank you for the support, buddy. I appreciate you. Guys, please show some love and chat for Rob. Drop on the $20 donation as well. Thank you much, my friend. Appreciate you, buddy. All right. We are talking. Forgot to do some things. Seat the cabin, landing lights are on, engine start switches are continuous, and our wing lights are on as
Here's
well.
a small amount from my minuscule tax refund from Justin.
Hey, man.
Also so help in the stretching materials and less.
At least you get a tax refund. I get hit with a huge tax bill every year because I am self-employed. I get hit with a nice big tax bill every year. It's quite the stark difference to when I was working welding and they would just take it off your check and stuff, right? And at the end of the year, you get a couple thousand back. Nice. Don't forget the replay. Yes, I've got everything launched. We've got G's launched. We've got the flight recorder. We will start the replays. Just say you work for Dan. Got some Georgia peach custard from Culver's for their flavor of the day. God damn it, dude. Why you gotta do that to me? That sounds so good. I don't have anything like that around me, College. Like, I've looked. There's nothing around me that would even come close to offering that. Does Canada have bad tax? Dude, tax in the U.S. is peanuts compared to what we pay in Canada. My income tax is like between, well, it depends how much I make. It always changes every year because I'm a content creator. It's between about 42 and 47% income tax. And then there's a 13% sales tax on everything as well. So everything that you buy, 13%. So you buy something that cost $1,000, you just handed over the government $130. Sales tax. What the fuck? For what? Why does the... We're just going to stop there, chat. Fucking Canada, man. Why is there need to be a sales tax on somebody, a store selling something? Why does the government need to collect a tax on me buying something from a store like Walmart or grocery store? How does that make sense? All of it, man. It's insanity, dude. It's insanity. I'm telling you, I swear. Blame Canada. Can we blame Dan? Let's just blame Dan, chat. Let's make it nice, turn it into a lighthearted. Blame Dan. The income tax is insanity, dude. Income tax in Canada. Like, I understand, yes, it's paying for essential services, roads, firefighters, ambulances, police. I get that. We don't have a lot of people in Canada. Our population is very low in, you know, in contrast to a lot of other countries and stuff. It's insane. We'll just blame Dan and we move on, chat. 240 knot speed restriction, 5,000 feet. We're looking good. We're going to go with our 135 knot VREF speed. I mean, this looks incredible right now. This whole scene out over the ocean, you can kind of see like the blue, look at like the blue turquoise water from the sun coming in between, like the sun shafts in between the clouds. My God, looks beautiful right now. Airport's over there, right there. It'll put us on a downwind. You do have free healthcare, to an extent. Free healthcare. It's not as free as one would think. Trust, it really isn't. What is intercept going to be, chat? Intercept is charts. Ank for 2,000. All right. Take this to 4,000. We'll descend it down to 2,000. Good. Let me just put it this way. When I was sick, remember when my throat was all fucked up, Gavin, for like a month? I paid twice to visit 2 separate private doctors because the wait time at the hospital was upwards of 16 plus hours. And when you have an animal at home and stuff like that, I can't just go and sit at a hospital for 16 hours. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind as well. Yes, it is free, but to what extent? When I was like looking, 180% capacity was the local, my hospital. 180% capacity. So just remember that, man. There are some, as much people think like it's free, like, oh, I just get to walk into a clinic and everything's taken care of, and now, wow, I'm instantly feeling better now. No. It's quite the opposite. It's quite the opposite. And the Canadian healthcare system is stressed beyond belief. It's not even, you know, it was stressed before COVID, and then COVID really kind of, you know, put the cherry on top as well. So just remember that. Yes, it is free healthcare, but it is not what you think it is. You know? That's why your taxes are so high? Well, yeah. We also have a lot of people that go to our hospitals and clinics when they should just stay home as well. Correct.
Ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen and everything in between.
Yes.
We are about to land. Please
are.
sit back and relax and enjoy the butter. Cabin crew and chat. Take your seats for landing.
Let's do it. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thank you very much, Max, again for your support today. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. It's communist healthcare. Danbury's all hungover today. Spilling the truth. We were blaming you earlier for it, Dan. What flavor is the butter this evening? Buttermilk. Buttermilk butter. Wait, I need some buttermilk waffles. I'm so hungry, chat. Can we go get some buttermilk waffles? Didn't have breakfast, haven't had lunch yet either. I woke up this morning, just wasn't hungry, and I was like, well, we're just going to wing it. I'll stick with the insane price for insurance in the States rather than 16 plus hour waits. It's telling you, man, it's brutal. It is brutal. Might need to check out the Oshkosh Air Show only 3 hours from me. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Good to see you're giving Alaska some love today, Cap. Yes, we're going to be back in Alaska again tomorrow as well. So, yeah, going to be a good one. This guy is just coming in like a rocket ship. My speed's 210. We're looking good. We're descending down to 2,000 feet. Localizer is armed. Localizer has been captured. It's put us out pretty far, to be honest with you. We're 16 miles out. Ever been to Oshkosh? I have not, no. Buttermilk waffles or Culvers? I don't know, never had Culvers. Woke up to the wife making French toast and fried eggs and bacon. This guy, man, just rub it in. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Remember, I know where you're sleeping in Vegas. I know which hotel room you'll be in. Some shenanigans. Sounds absolutely perfect right now. Flaps 1.
2,500.
Dude, cow chips. Buddy. So good. So good. Cow cheese, man. Cow cheese. Delicious as well. Meanwhile, I'm just eating a sandwich. Dude, I would crush a sandwich right now. I gotta go to the dispensary, and there's an Italian there's an Italian sandwich place called Di Rienzo's. I haven't had it in so long. We used to go all the time, dude. It was $5, cash only. That's how you know it's proper. Cash only, $5. Got you a sandwich, probably, I don't know, that the size of a football. Literally the size of a football. And a drink for $5. These crazy Italian mafiosos, man. This shit was the best. $5, dude. It was. There was a lineup around the street at all hours of the day. All hours of the day. And they were open like super late. People would be drunk. They'd be partying. Downtown core, they'd come over. Yeah, man, that place is... That place was awesome. It's definitely a front door or something. No way they're making money. Of course. Of course it's a front. 100%. Absolutely. Absolutely, I agree with you. Alright, speed back down to 180. Let's go flaps 5 degrees. Ground spoilers armed. Auto brake is set. Hey, simmer down. Ground spoilers are armed. Good. Waiting for glide slope. I'm going to arm the approach. Glide slope's coming alive now. And then we'll go gear down. We're already below 2,500, so we probably should go gear down. Bug up 170 on the speed. We'll go flaps 10 degrees. What was our approach speed again? Approach speed was 135 knots. Daisy? Where's Daisy? Did you see her? Day-Day? I didn't see her. 135. No Daisy? Oh. I saw all you guys spam Daisy in chat, and I was like, Daisy? Flaps 15, we're just going to go right down to flaps 25 through 160 knots. We'll get the rest of our lights on. Good, good, good. I'll start the recording. We are recording. Beautiful. Let's go flaps 30, which will be our landing flaps. I'm going to take control of the throttles. Good. All right, chat. Enjoy the arrival. Put you guys down on the ground. Sounds are up. Let's get that butter. 35 on the VAP speed. My airplane. Good. Let's go. 13 knots stiff crosswind, chat. That's a big boy crosswind right there. Hopefully that kind of figures itself out. Winds are supposed to be 0.30 at 7. We'll see what this does. Make it fun, sidestep? We're too high. You can see like the display, see how much longer the right side is. Oh, it's going to be fun, chat. So remember, we're going to be going right aileron, sorry, left aileron, right rudder. Am I getting a ping?
400.
Why?
300. Approaching minimums.
Continue.
100,
Oh boy, that wind, Chad.
50,
It's gonna be spicy.
40, 30, 20, 10,
Get it down. Goes down gently, reverses out. Oh my goodness. Holy shit, dude, that wind is insane. Reverser stowed, manual brakes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Anchorage, dude. Holy shit. This is the second landing in a row where we've really had to work for our landings in Anchorage. That was gnarly, man. Absolutely gnarly. Ooh. We almost fucked that one up, chat. Real close. Not bad, though. Happy with that one. Cloud spoilers and flaps. Got company traffic on short final there as well. It was a little bit too floaty. I do agree with you. Yeah. A little bit too floaty. And you can tell because, like, immediately when you float with a heavy crosswind like that, the airplane will literally just, like, it's gone. It's gone. And then you try and correct it, and then you overcorrect it, and there was a slight overcorrection there. I'm glad we didn't touch down initially because we kind of would have side loaded. We wanted to side load to the left, and we kind of side loaded to the right there. So, yeah. We'll stop our clocks. 50 minutes on the flight time, chat. Landing lights are off, runway turnoffs are off, taxi lights are on, EPU is spooling, engine start switches are off, strobe lights are off, wing lights are off, and we've got company traffic landing there as well. Beautiful. We should have traffic right behind him as well. It just drifts, and it's almost impossible to get it. So, yeah. You forgot CTAF? I mean, that's okay. It's not really the end of the world, is it? If there's nobody in my way, I don't really, in case you haven't noticed, I don't make all of the enunciations on VATSIM. I don't know, man. If I'm not directly in someone's way, or someone's not directly in my way, then I tend to not make announcements on VATSIM as to clog up radio comms. There was nobody on the runway, there was nobody in front of me, so there's no need for me to really make any calls there. Of course I can, sure. Yeah. Alaska is stunning, I agree. I agree 100%, my friend. It is stunning. That was some really fun flights. For the first time out to... first time ever going out to... Fairbanks as well, which was really cool. First time out to Fairbanks. Some gnarly crosswind weather here into Anchorage again today, man. The winds have been not very nice to me. I don't know if you guys remember yesterday's arrival. The winds were just gnarly. Went to like a 19-knot quartering crosswind on short final. Was not prepared for it. We were a little bit more prepared for that one. Still, we'll take a look at the rebate. We'll see what it looks like. Wasn't too bad. Better than yesterday's landing, that's for sure. Taxi light can go off. We're into the ramp area. APU generators are on. Bleeds are on. Good. And we're going for Charlie 6. Which I think is that one, so we'll go to Charlie 8. GSX, change, Charlie 8. No. Alaska. That should be the one right beside them. Oops, wrong way. We want Charlie 5. Change, Charlie 5. Go. Alaska. Sweet. Cool. I was going to say the last free team, the winds have been a little bit wild. They have, man. I mean, it makes for fun, right? I mean, I think at this point I'm pretty comfortable landing the plane in normal conditions, right? So it's always fun to have a little bit more spicy. Usually we don't get this type of wind, though. Only when we're flying in Europe do we get these crazy, spicy winds. Get it into the ramp area. Call it a day. Afternoon camp, I'm buying the Thrustmaster yoke right now, and I was curious, how do I apply your code and where? Where are you buying it from, Simmer Singh? Are you buying it directly from the Thrustmaster website? If you're buying it directly from the Thrustmaster website, I believe it's at checkout. You apply my content creator code, Captain Canada. Yeah, you have to buy it directly from thrustmaster.com in order... I believe that's the only place where you can use my content code. I believe it should be like at checkout. You enter a creator code. But thank you, man. I appreciate that. AP gens are on. Good. Bleeds are on. Good. Isolation valve is open. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Anti-collision light is off. Seatbelt sign is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Anchorage once again. Beautiful. Request deboarding. And there we have it, amigos. Sweet. What a fun day of flying. An absolute greaser into Ketchikan. Not Ketchikan, we're going to Ketchikan tomorrow. An absolute greaser into... they didn't even pull us up to the line. Weird. An absolute greaser into Fairbanks with no displays. And then I would say a pretty decent landing back here. What was it? 140 foot per minute. 098 on the G. 10 knot crosswind, a 3.32 degree left side slip. I don't know if that's... I think we wanted a right side slip. I think that's where it kind of got us. But nonetheless, happy with those numbers. I think that's pretty good. Again, a little bit floaty. A little bit more floaty than what we would want. But I'm not really going to poo-poo a nice soft landing over smashing it down on the runway. So we shall take it. Thanks everybody for flying with me today. For those of you guys that flew on VATSIM, I wonder if there's any ATC coverage up here. If they ever do any, you know, I wonder if like we get like tower and stuff like that. I'm not sure. I've never really seen that. Again, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Appreciate everybody. We're going to go ahead and get into our replay now. So we'll go ahead and go to GSX. We'll restart the Kutao script. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to go to doors. We're going to close all of those doors. Good. We're then going to go to our PMDG setup panel state load. We're going to go to final, and we're going to execute that. We're going to get that ready to go. Good. I'll make sure that all of our lights are on for our landing. Arm the ground spoilers. Flaps will go down to 30 degrees, and then we'll be able to check out the landing, chat. We already stopped the recording, so that's good. Cool. Sweet. Can close that out. We don't need that. Go out here. Beautiful. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and hit the replay button. Beautiful. We'll pause replay. We'll bring this forward. Can watch it from what? Right about there. Should be good. We'll resume the replay. Cool. Take it all in, chat. Actually, we could use this as our thumbnail. This could be a nice thumbnail as well. Thank you for the stream and all that you do for the community. Edmund Sports Fan, thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you, dude. It's, you know, without community members exactly like you, man, it's, it ain't possible. So thank you for the support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thanks for being here, and I hope you enjoyed the stream today, man. And don't forget, we will be back. Screenshot that. That's beautiful. Don't forget, we're back tomorrow, man, doing Juneau to Ketchikan. It's going to be equally as fun tomorrow, if not even more fun, because of the beauty that we get to see with Juneau and Ketchikan. Let's see how that one went. See how it offloaded a little bit too much. Like, we almost had it down. You know what? That actually wasn't too bad. That little bit of a float, you can see it kick the airline, kick the main gears off the center line. But overall, I would say that actually wasn't that bad. It could have been much worse. Let me just put it that way. Could have been much worse. I would say that it was decent control. Decent control. You wish you were off work tomorrow? You got to work tomorrow, dude? It's a holiday. It's Victoria Day, man. Victoria Day. Mods, donators, and sponsors, thank you all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this would be possible. Seriously, thank you all so much for support. Truly do appreciate it. To everybody else that cannot donate using a monetary value, but donates with your time and effort, I want to thank you guys just as much for being here. Appreciate you guys hanging out today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. A little bit shorter than yesterday's stream, but still a good stream. Nonetheless, first time ever flying into... you know, we did it actually pretty good. This was the first wheel to touch down as well. Let's see, trying to maintain that center line. It actually wasn't too bad, chat. I think maybe it looked a little bit worse from inside the flight deck. I'm going to thank you guys again, everybody, for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed flying into Fairbanks for the very first time. Tomorrow, departing Anchorage, down to Juneau, over to Ketchikan, back in the 700. Going to be a great stream. Hopefully I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Happy landings, my friends. Have a great Sunday. Have a great rest of your weekend. See ya! It came back. See ya!